Fantastic. You click play, so stick around because we're going to talk about all the energy that's happening for this midweek reset tarot reading where we get the vibes for Wednesday to Tuesday. It's a big one, so everybody, let's get ready to tarot. Welcome, everybody. It's Jeff here at Raise Your Vibration TV, and that's right. It's time for the Midweek Reset Tarot Reading for you, and it's for the dates December 17th all the way to December 23rd. Ooh, we are right on Christmas's tail. Hope you've been good. Have you been naughty or nice? Yeah. Happy holidays. We're gonna have all kinds of fun for Christmas. I'm already thinking of some wackadoodle shit to do, but it's gonna be fun. So welcome everybody. We're gonna get the cosmic weather for this midweek reset, and we've got a couple big things going on. So let's get to it. On December 19th, we have a new moon in Sagittarius. So this is perfect. What we can do now is start thinking about what we're going to do for the new year. I know that this is the week before Christmas, so we're a little bit, it's that time, but also we can't get distracted. And that's the truth. Let's not go overboard. Let's strip it down this week and the next week. Let's start stripping it down to its essence. Let's not get stressed out. Let's not get anxious. Mars has moved into Capricorn, so you want to get a lot done, but are you getting it done? Maybe you're planning too much. That needs to be taken care of. So just be aware of that. That's step one. Step two is with this new moon energy, you want to start thinking about what your intentions are for the new year. When, any other time as a new moon, we would just be setting it for that 30-day cycle from new to new. This time around, you want to be able to go ahead and set that intention for the year. This is the last new moon of the year. So what are we going to do? That doesn't mean that we're going to start doing things, but we can plant that seed. All you have to do is plant the seed of your intention. Now, what does that mean, Jeff? Intention is an I am statement. I am going to fill in the blank. I am fill in the blank. Anything that you say after I am creates it. I am rich. I am wealthy. I am going into 2026 burden-free. Those are the intentions you set, and you can plant as many as you want. Your garden is limitless, just like the universe and its consciousness. So dream big. And be realistic. This is when we start right now, because this is a time of reflection, especially this week. So again, we have that new moon in Sagittarius, so happy birthday, Sagittarius. Like I said, it's gotta suck having a holiday with your birthday there. I mean, that has just got to suck. But does it? Point of view. I bet you it did when you were a kid though, but maybe you banked out. Maybe it was 2 holidays for you. It should have been, okay? So we're going to individually talk about where this new moon is influencing you with your sign. So thank God for the timestamps. And we're going to move on to the big daddy right here. Now, if you've been watching me, you know that I am a big cheerleader of the 4 times of the year where we can recalibrate our energy and our set point. And this one, again, emphasizes a little bit more. All 4 of them are big deals because they're all unique in their approach. With this approach on December 21st, the sun moves into Capricorn. We're moving out of Sagittarius season into Capricorn, and this marks the Winter Solstice. It's happening on Sunday at 10:03 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So check out my tarot and tea and tarot on Sundays on TikTok. Okay, I'm going to be doing Winter Solstice pool there. We're going to do a Winter Solstice for the live on Thursday, so make sure that you check that out. Winter Solstice meditation and a collective energy for the Winter Solstice. And how we approach it, how we let things go. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. I love these times of year, the 4 times of the year. So I'm going to show you on the graphic here exactly what I'm talking about. So you can see that this is the zodiac wheel. This is, they call it the natural order of the zodiac, which starts with Aries and it moves all the way, ends to Pisces. And we have those 4 times of the year. Excuse me. The spring equinox, the summer solstice, the fall equinox. And now we are moving out of this 3-month phase into the winter solstice. So what the winter solstice is telling us is that this is the time in nature where it's the shortest day of the year and the longest night. And that's the mythos behind it, is that the light is returning. After this day, it starts to get lighter and lighter as we move towards the spring equinox and the cycle begins again. So this is a very, very important time, again, to go ahead and plant those seeds. State your intentions. Write them. You know what? I thought of something really cool here. So let's talk about it. Let's go ahead and, but I'm going to tell you, these 4 times of the years, the equinoxes and the solstices, are a great time for you to calibrate and restore your energy. Fantastic. I'm telling you, try it. They're set points. All right. And I've got meditations for all 4. I write a new one every year, but I have past ones on the channel. So check those out if you want to. But for this time of year now, it's honoring the dark and welcoming in the light. Again, it comes down to gratitude, because you cannot dismiss one and appreciate the other. This time, what has happened for you in the last 3 months? Have you improved? Have you seen things? Have things in your life kind of made you see things in a different point of view so you can get ready for this new year? I'm hoping that you watching these videos kind of gets you in that frame of mind and you actually are able to do the work. That's fantastic. Let me know in the comments how you feel around this time of year and what you've learned going into 2026. Again, we're going to have a discussion about that on the live, of course, Thursdays at 7 p.m. And then we're going to be doing a live on TikTok Sunday, 10 a.m., right at the time of the winter solstice. That's great. I couldn't have timed that better myself, actually. That's the universe for you. Thank you. So that is the energy for the week. And then we're ramping up towards the holidays. So I want you to go into this week slowly, calmly, and start to think about and I want you not to set goals or resolutions. We're not fucking doing that. We know that they don't work, right? But we can set our intentions, because it's a statement. Instead of, this year I'm gonna try to lose weight. See, the way we craft our words, they're never declarations. Yeah, declarations. But we've got great energy here. So basically, the way I look at these 2 things happening a few days apart in this midweek reset is we've got the new moon of setting our intentions, and then we have this new moon is all about beliefs and moving forward. This is when a lot of people start to travel too. Sagittarius rules all of this stuff. It's going higher. It's tapping into our spirituality and our grace, opening our heart. This is that time of year, Christmas. You know what I mean? So again, it's a time not to feel anxious, but to strip it down to its essence. Set your intentions. Feel gratitude as we move into this next phase, as we get excited for the next 3-month phase to spring. So we're almost there. But here comes the light, after the 21st. So this new moon, you can set your intentions, and the Capricorn energy is helping you ground that, actually saying, all right, there's the plot, plant it. But with planting, it's not instantaneous. Put the seed in, there it goes. Boy, that'd be great, but would we appreciate it? A state of nurturing always takes place. You know, when you conceive a child, it doesn't happen right away. I know a lot of you mothers would prefer it that way. But that's not the way it goes in our 3D realm. There's a nurturing state. It's great. It's a great time to be reflective. It's a great time to be practical, but dream. Don't throw your dreams down to the ground. Lift them up with fertile soil. And fertile soil is positive affirmations, a positive attitude, and a connection to spirit and source. I am connected to source. Declare it and see how your year starts. So again, this is a big entryway. We're looking in, and all we have to do is trust, because we really can't see what's out there. Some of us get anxious. Let's take the path of excited. No expectations, just the excitement of the universe is providing you. So that's the cosmic weather. So let's go ahead and click the timestamps below to your sign. Don't forget, you can also watch, which is very helpful, and I do this with other readers too. I watch my sun, I watch my moon, I watch my rising. I check them out. I ain't playing. And they give you a really good idea of how the energy is working with you. That's what it all is, folks. We're all energy. Let's connect to the energies that we want and get rid of the energies that we don't want. All right, so click your timestamp, go ahead and watch your sign and your moon and your rising and all of that. And yeah, enjoy. I love you all. Aries, welcome to your midweek reset. So let's get to it. This is for December 17th to the 23rd. So let's hit the tarot table and get our angel numbers. Thank you so much for being here, Aries. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Leave one of your favorite emojis in the comments for me. How about we're gonna blow it up with Christmas emojis. How about that? How about stars and planets and all of that stuff? You know, helps the algorithm, all of that. Aries, let's get your angel numbers to start off this midweek reset. And it's evolution. 5, 6, 7. You are evolving spiritually and emotionally, moving towards greater wisdom and understanding. Excellent. So you're on this evolution, especially going into the new year. And this new moon that's happening on the 19th is in your 5th house of enjoyment, joy, a focus on children, just being more happy and active in your life, okay? We're going to get a message from your guides. This is from the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck. See? And I love this. I usually would spread these out before meditation and have people intuitively pick their card. And it was great. It was great. We're going to get back to doing meditation very soon. All right, now I'm going to have to cover that up. Okay, it's Angel of New Life. Absolutely. An exciting new chapter in your life is about to unfold. Fantastic. Fantastic. We're just going to put that right there, you know, because we don't need that. Let's go ahead and read up on that. Angel of New Life. And that's what you need to do, is embrace. You see how she's kind of like coming out of the lotus there, blooming. Angel of New Life. Okay. The Angel of New Life is here to announce that a new chapter of your life is about to unfold. Over the coming days and weeks, you will begin to feel a sense of renewed clarity, purpose, and direction. New magical and exciting things begin to happen as you are intuitively guided to explore new avenues and possibilities for your life. Great. This new moon is about being more adventurous for you. That's great. Through this process, you will uncover aspects of yourself that you didn't know you had. So embrace this new and exciting period of your life, Aries, and know that the past is now behind you. Word. Your life is forever changing, and you are forever evolving to ever greater spheres of light and love through the wondrous spirit of creation. Enjoy the journey and all the blessings coming your way. So that's part of the evolution that you're going through. Love that, because that's it. And this new moon perpetuates that, looking at it from a new life. I've got a clean slate. I can do this. I'm ready for it. I'm ready. I'm open. I'm letting go of the past. You're moving towards that greater wisdom. That's powerful. Powerful message for the last new moon of the year. And really planting those seeds of intention. Because that's the way you got to look at it. No, they didn't want me to keep those. Oh, shit. I knew that was going to happen. Come here, you. Okay, there we go. It's the wind from the cards. All right, let's get our shadow work for this week. Okay. And it's emotional release. Letting go creates space for new beginnings. I want you to pay attention to what's going on here. New life, new chapter, new beginnings, purification. So, emotionally release. That is some good stuff. We'll put that right there. Can we keep that there? Right there. There we go. Okay. So, this all helps to your evolution of releasing whatever this is, letting go. Going to be doing a meditation for the Winter Solstice live on Thursday, 7 p.m. So join me. We're going to do some cleansing. I'm going to send you some Reiki, energy healing, clearing out the vibe. I do a lot on the lives. I'm really embracing that. Let's see. I went live 4 times last week on TikTok. I've never done that before. I'm doing that. And I went live Sunday night on Facebook. Just randomly, like, fuck it, let's do it. I love it. Because I love getting the message out, you know? All right, Aries, let's get the vibe for you this week. What else do we need to know? The Winter Solstice and the new moon. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah. Oh, Aries. This is unbelievable. Let's talk about it, shall we? Ooh, I love it. All right. We got the 5 of Swords, the 8 of Pentacles, the 4 of Wands, and the Chariot. This is great energy. It shows a situation here that you really need to take a different look at things. The 5 of Swords is always worry. You see that crow? Those crows are representing the swords. But you see in the background, victory is attainable. Okay? When we let go. Worry is a wasted emotion, I have to tell you. So let's get out of worry and start saying everything works out in my favor. 8 of Pentacles is putting in the work, learning a new skill, something of that nature here. But you have to put in the work. How? The 4 of Wands is always a focus on home and harmony and balance. It's also celebrating. So put in the work to focus on a more positive outlook, getting excited about a new chapter in your life. The emotional release. You got to put in the work. You just don't say it, you do it. But this looks great for the week. Things are moving okay. Things are moving pretty steadily towards success. It's your choice. Put in the work to release the worrying and focus on harmony, and you will get there faster. Wow. All right? Wow. That's good stuff. Now let's get an oracle from the Psychic Tarot There it is right there. The world. You're also completing a cycle. The world is your oyster. Trust. Celebrate. The Five of Swords is, especially for this new moon for you in your 5th house, is showing you're taking life way too serious. Usually the Page of Wands shows that, but this also, it creates worry. So just be aware of that. Completing a cycle here. Again, closing one door and opening another with this new chapter in your life that you're racing towards. But you still got some emotional releasing to do, and there's nothing wrong with that. So let's get some more oracles. Let's see. I think there's one more. Yep, there it is. Absolutely. Bottom of the deck is the World card again. So embrace this new life, this new opportunity that's coming to you. Pay attention to this stuff. 21. Telling you. Yes, 7 of Pentacles, awaiting results. That's what you do. It's not on your time. It's on the universe's time. Source's time. You, in the meantime, nurture yourself. How? And I think this is the key to success for you, Aries, is confidence. Working on solar plexus issue. I am worthy. I am good enough. I shine like the sun. Nothing can dim my light. You see how kind of like all the yellow in the background is integral to this new life, which signals the solar plexus chakra. That's incredible and deep meaning for you. And all we have to do is emotionally release. Perfect. Fantastic. All right, let's get relationships. Well, these cards are face down except for this one, so that draws the attention first. And this is taking your power back. You may be releasing a toxic relationship here, finally, and that's good. Again, putting in the work, so learn something new going into the new year. Or take all your skills and put it to work. You're taking action in your relationships. You're trying something different, and Knight of Cups brings the offer. Perfect. So again, empower yourself. This is, the Emperor and the solar plexus chakra card came out together to emphasize that point. All right. So messages of love. Unavailable. This person is unavailable to give you all you deserve. So again, letting go paves way for a new beginning here. Aries, you might be opening up a fucking brand new door that you didn't even know existed. So get excited about it. Don't worry. Open up to it. All right. So let's go ahead and get what's the vibe and see what we have for you. So this is big energy. And you're evolving, But there's big messages about new beginnings here. Yeah, look at that. So some of you could be feeling at a distance. Maybe you are at a distance with your loved one right now. Divorce, ghosted, separation. There could be an offer coming in. So maybe if you felt like you've been ghosted or something like that, there is an opportunity here to open up to an invitation or something. It's almost like this is split down the middle. Single might be out of the loop for a while and feeling separated. Maybe this is where this new moon is like, you know what? I'm not going to think that way. The reason why I'm in the rut is because I'm focusing on the rut. Now I'm going to focus on getting my ass out of this rut. That could be for some of you singles because you're just sick of nothing when you realize that you are allowing nothing. You see what I'm saying? Now for coupled, a lot could be going on here. Clarification that you do need a split or something like that. So again, sending you plenty of energy. But for this new year, that might be the theme. So you got to pay attention to it. And again, where you put your focus determines your reality. So what are you focusing on here? You see what I'm saying? But a lot of you could just be finally letting this go. And it pays off. Very handsomely, I would say. So let's get a closing message for this. And again, some of you are, it's not all loss and separation. It's actually you getting over all of this that has happened for you this year. You see what I'm saying? It's like it wants me to keep reminding you that you can really enjoy yourself if you just get out of this distance that you've done to yourself and everything. You see what I'm saying? All right, let's get a closing message. There it is. And the closing message is this: Aries, manifest. Absolutely. You're always manifesting, Aries, whether you're aware of it or not. Manifestation is based on your thoughts. And when you're being asked to manifest consciously, and you're being asked to manifest consciously through positive thinking, so you'll attract into your life exactly what you're wanting. This is big. This is big. That's clarification from everything that we've talked about from set one. From the time you clicked on your reading, we've been talking about these new beginnings. You're manifesting for 2026, and you're starting this week. If you're not in that zone, start to open up to it and go, yeah, you know what? This would, as Jeff says, it's a perfect time to do this. I'm gonna. So, Aries, with that being said, that's going to do it for your midweek reset. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget the little emoji in the comments. I would appreciate it. I love you all. And the live, let's release. Let's honor the dark at 7 p.m. on Thursday as we get ready for the Winter Solstice. All right? And don't forget, the freaking weekends posted Fridays at 10 a.m. to give you the vibe for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I have readings, extended hours for in-person and online. So go ahead and check those times out. They give great gifts. The gift of me for the holidays. Oh man, people would just be so happy. You know what I mean? I'm sure they hear you talk about it all the time. So start giving them out. I got them for you, online or in person. Again, all right, Aries, I love you all. Have a great midweek, and I will see you Thursday night. All right, Taurus, welcome to your Midweek Reset Tarot Reading, and this is going to be for December 17th all the way to December 23rd. So welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you are already on your way to a fantastic week. So, that's right. We already talked about the astrology, but I am going to tell you that this new moon that's happening this midweek on the 19th is happening in your 6th house. So this is an excellent time for you personally to start thinking and dreaming about what you can do to cut the shit out of your daily routine. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. Enough procrastinating, enough saying I'll do it later or I'll do it at the end of the year, because guess what? It's here. So this new moon is giving you an excellent time to think about new diet, more movement, taking care of yourself, because that is the priority for you in 2026. Just looking at this new moon is that start planting those seeds of taking care of yourself, Taurus. And that's not with things. That's with doing things. For a lot of you, I see that the diet needs to improve. Cut all sugar and carbs out. You can do it. You really can. And the reason why you can't is because it gives you an indication of how addicted to these things you are, because it's the sugar addiction and carbohydrate overeating is the heroin of this century. It is. And it's the unspoken killer that no one really makes the connections to. And I can go on and on and on about it. And I'm not trying to scare you. What I'm trying to do is trying to make you see it from a different point of view, like Sagittarius would, is that there's a lot of things in your routine that doesn't need to be there. That kind of, in a way, were counterproductive. You know what I mean? Like doom scrolling or just procrastinating. And I know Taurus can do that, but when you dig your heels in the right way, you can get some shit done. And I think this is what this is starting now. So think and plan and dream about what you want to do for 2026. This is the last new moon for you, and it's about your health, physical and mental. All right? So let's go to the tarot table and get our reading underway. Taurus, thank you so much for being here. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Let's get your angel numbers for this important week, shall we? So again, what can you cut out of your routine that doesn't need to be there, like doom scrolling? Guys, let's get off our phones. I know that you're watching this reading. I don't want you to stop that. That's not what I'm telling you. But I am telling you you know exactly what I'm talking about. Laying in bed and doom scrolling when we wake up and before we go to bed. It's ridiculous. What do we do when we first get up in the morning now? We go to our phone. Harmony with 121. Embrace harmony in your life. Seek balance between physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being, because this is a focus for you. The physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. You just can't focus on one. You have to focus on all of them. Okay? So I want you to be aware of that with 121. Now, let's move on and get our message from our guides for this midweek. What do we have? This is Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck. So let's go ahead and see what they have for you, Taurus, for this very important midweek. What do we have? What do they want us to know? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I'm telling you, guys, you cannot make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up. Thank you, Spirit. Angel of Diet and Nutrition. Pay attention to what you eat and drink. You intuitively know what is good for you. So let's elaborate a little bit more on this, okay? You can't make this shit up, guys. I want you to pay attention to this. You got to understand, I am directed as soon as I hit record with these readings, because I finish one, I change the title, I hit record. Don't even give it myself, unless I got to go to the bathroom or something. But my point is that as soon as I hit record and I say what I have to say, I am open to the message that needs to come through when we start the reading. And I always focus on something different. And this one, in the sixth house, I could have really focused on just, being more productive and being of service. That's what the sixth house is. But it made me focus on diet. Okay? Just saying. That's how Spirit works through me. It amazes me every time. All right, so let's read up more about this, Taurus. Angel of Diet and Nutrition. You are being urged to pay attention to what you eat and drink. Make sure you maintain a balanced diet. Remember, you intuitively know what is good for you, Taurus. Simply pay attention and be mindful, all in moderation. And that's the thing. A Taurus has to know moderation, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. You are also being urged to pay attention to your thoughts. Now, this is where it kicks in high gear. Healthy nutrition is not solely derived from what we eat and drink. It also stems from our thoughts. Positive and loving thoughts are just as nourishing as good food and drink. Let go of every fearful and negative thought and replace all with love. There is nothing to fear. That is such a huge message for you, Taurus. Pay attention to that. Going into this new year of 2026, this week, gives you the opportunity to start planting the seeds of intention. And they start to grow when you nurture them. And it's not only cutting out the fat, actually adding some fat and cutting out the sugar. It's also cutting out the negative thoughts that keep you from moving forward and seeing the person that you see in the mirror. We all have the blueprint of a perfect human body, mind, and soul. But it's what we pick up and gather along the way, folks, that changes that appearance. And I think for a lot of you Tauruses, I hope this gives the light bulb over your head that says, motherfucker, yup, I'm gonna do it. And you do it. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. if I can do it, so can you. And I am fucking committed to myself. I give myself my little pleasures once in a while, but I don't indulge. I am conscious and mindful of what I eat. And when I was down for all those months recovering, I gained a lot of weight. I gained about 40 pounds. This is, you're seeing it. You're seeing the jiggle. I never didn't have this before, I was down to 153 after being almost 230 some pounds my fucking whole life. So 153, I was well on my way to getting the body I wanted. Until, well, here we are. But what it has taught me is that it takes a while for your body to catch up. So you can't get discouraged. It usually takes about 3 months to really start to see some results. But I go to the gym 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I get up early, I go. It is non-negotiable. And I even quit smoking after smoking basically my whole life. If I can do this shit, so can you. Because I always talk myself out of doing it. No, I don't have to do it. That all changes. So take some word of advice. It's not as hard as you think it is. Actually, after you do it a while and you repeat the pattern, it becomes a habit, and it becomes a very good habit for you. So let's move on. All right. Okay. Enough about that. So, but you understand the importance of it. Now let's go ahead and get your shadow work. So damn, Taurus, I will encourage you and guide you along the way. Reach out. I hope to put out some info about how to really get into the mindset of taking care of yourself, because we always put it off. Find wholeness. This is our shadow work we need to work with. Bring together fragments that complete you. This is acceptance and inner peace. And I'm going to tell you, that's a small child on that puzzle piece. So it could be something from childhood that you need to let go to find wholeness. All right? And harmony. So we're putting things together consciously for you, Taurus. That's power. That's beautiful. All right. Let's get the vibe. Let's get the vibe for you, Taurus. So I hope that helps. And like I said, I'll reach out, get a hold of me on Facebook or something like that, and let you know how I did it, And it was all about fasting. It's fasting, and I fast a lot. All right, what do we got? Yeah, stuck mentality. Yeah. Yep. Wow. All right. I am going to put this card right on top of that. Okay, so what we have here, the Hangman, the Star, the Queen of Wands. This is the turning point here. The King of Swords is also that, and the Knight of Wands. And we have the Two of Cups as the outcome. So you are not stuck. I want you to trust that the universe provides for you. Get a different perspective. You're not separate from the universe. You are one. You are the universe experiencing itself in a human life form. I want you to embrace change and get excited about what's coming up for you. I want you to tell the universe exactly what you want. I want you to communicate, especially in your relationships. Get your fire and your spark back. It's movement too is important for you this midweek reset. And it's not fast, jarring movement. It's a flow. I want you to go with the flow. The Two of Cups is things coming together, a relationship, more harmony in your life. You're finding wholeness. You see the symbolism already here, but it's indicative of you embracing change. A lot of Tauruses don't want to change. They want to keep things the same, especially when it comes to relationships. So you could be opening yourself up to the relationship. So for this midweek, you're feeling kind of stuck. Your perspective, it's just, it's flawed, and it's okay, but you got to learn to look at things from a different point of view this week. I'm telling you. Yeah. You're blocked off, so trust the universe. It's time to get inspired. It's time to trust. It really is. Have hope. That's how we're moving into this new year. And the Ace of Pentacles, prosperity begins again. An opportunity for a partnership here, maybe. Something of that sort. Okay? Lovely. Let's go ahead and look at relationships. Because we got that energy here. You're being hopeful about your relationships. Yeah, it's getting that fire back, boys and girls. That's the big one. That's what I'm being drawn to, is getting that fire back. An opportunity here could kind of get that back for you. All right, very good. Let's see, what do we have for relationships? Yeah, we're letting go of fear. Fear of failure. Okay, maybe you didn't get it right this time. It's all right. You're resilient. You got this. But you got to let down your walls. You know, maybe it's a time right now for you to lick your wounds, and that's okay. Put in the work. Yeah, put in the work to heal that part of yourself. Let this go. And your vitality. Focus on shining bright. Okay, that's how you attract, is how are you shining? Are you dim? Not much light can be cast off a dim light. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So maybe you're experiencing this in your relationships. Time apart. Some distance will help bring clarity. Maybe some of you have already had that distance. Now you're putting in the work to kind of communicate. Again, there's communication here. So let's be aware of that. Let's get what's the vibe. Single Tauruses could be finally letting go of a relationship that didn't work, that kind of stole your fire, and now you're getting it back. And look at that. Lust. Oh boy. Greed. By any means necessary, and being inconsiderate. Right. So that's not how things come together. That's being selfish. You know what I mean? And transactional. And that's not good for anybody. So let's go ahead and get a closing message for you. So, but again, for some of you, I feel that there may be somebody that you're on the fence for, you know, and because you have time apart, it just seems like there was things that were out of harmony, and now they'll be moving back into harmony. And your closing message is, for you, Taurus, give. One of the best feelings we can experience is giving to others. When we do so, we feel lifted. We feel lifted up, and our lives improve greatly because of someone else's happiness. Think of one way you can give to another today. Now, I find that interesting because you see the hands there. And the outcome for the reading for you, Taurus, this midweek is the Two of Cups, the hands coming together. So, what is it that you can give to others? What can you give to yourself? Self-love, love to others. Maybe you've isolated that. Maybe you give too much to others, and now it's time to give to yourself. Either way, I really like the way this looks. I mean, it's really two people coming together. So maybe you got to give the sign. All right, let's go. Let's do this. 2026, here we are, you know. So, all right, Taurus, that is going to do it for your midweek reset. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Go ahead and drop an emoji, maybe a Christmas one or something. It helps the algorithm so much, trust me. And check out my live Thursday at 7 p.m. That's where we're going to be doing a Winter Solstice meditation. We're going to be doing some energy clearing. We're raising the vibe big time. That's a big time of the year. I love those 4 times of the year. And if you watch the astrology, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But check out the freaking weekend for Fridays at 10 a.m. And that's for the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I can't even keep my shit straight. I'm serious. And also, I'm going to be going live on Sundays at 10 a.m. on TikTok for Tea and Tarot, Sunday Tea and Tarot. It's great. So join us over on the platform. Go ahead and follow and check that out also. See, because it gives me a time I like YouTube and switching off of TikTok, because they have different styles of communicating with everybody, and I like that. So check it out. It's a new version of what we're doing. And if you would like a personal reading with me, 'tis this season. I've got in-person and online extended hours for you. They make great gifts. I've got gift certificates and gift cards. So in-person, online, whatever you need. I just saw a little feather fly around. It's from my coat. And so give the gift of me. All right. So everybody, have a great midweek. I love you all, and I will see you Thursday night. All right, Gemini, welcome. It is your midweek reset, and this is going to be for December 17th all the way to December 23rd. So this new moon in Sagittarius is giving you a chance to really focus on your relationships. It's in your 7th house. So this is about how you respond and how you think about where your relationships are going, your spiritual relationship with the universe and source, because we are never separated, we are connected. You're going to be thinking about a lot of things. Your relationship in all of this. Do you feel separated from everything out there? Or are you feeling like you're really starting to become one with your spirituality, with other relationships, your relationships improving, you're attracting better people, a better caliber, higher vibe people into your life? Kudos for you. But this is how you're going to be thinking about this new start for 2026. Maybe you are single and you're opening up to a relationship finally. In 2026, it could very well be your year. So that's fantastic. And not only that, if it focuses on the outside world there and your relationship with it, then we also want to look at our relationship with ourselves. If we're not happy with the relationships we have out there, then they're just reflections of what's going on inside of us. So again, the Sagittarius moon allows us to think differently, and you're a thinking sign. And I'm sure you've already mulled this over 100 times, but now it's time to open up to it and attract it. So what do we need to let go of? And that's what the Winter Solstice is going to allow us to do. So with that being said, Gemini, let's get excited. Let's go over to the tarot table and get down to it. Thank you so much for being here. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and go ahead and put something in the comments. Just go ahead and drop an emoji of your choice, one of your favorite ones, or maybe a Christmas one, or but go ahead and drop that. It feels oh so good, and I appreciate it. Let's get your angel numbers for this week. There it is. And it's a shift with 565. Take a look at your life and see which areas need to be shifted to bring you more joy. Take time to reassess your priorities and create a plan for yourself. This moves right along with that energy. Is allowing a shift to come in, being aware of one with 565. It's like it's time. That's a message I'm getting for some of you. Again, it's bringing more joy into your life. And maybe this time of year allows that to happen. So that's fantastic energy for you. All right. So pay attention to 565. That will signify your shift. Now, let's go ahead and get a message from your guides. Gemini. This is from the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck. Ooh. Oh, I love this. Angel of Abundance. Look at that. Beautiful. A steady flow of abundance is about to manifest. Fantastic. Maybe that's what you're doing, is opening up to a new job, a new career, a new way of partnering with money. Okay, let's see. Angel of Abundance. We're going to read up on this and see what the message is. So the Angel of Abundance, Gemini, has shown up in your reading today to bestow a special blessing upon you. Accept this blessing of love and allow it to flow through your heart and mind. Allow it both to illuminate and inspire you. A steady flow of abundance is about to manifest in your life because of your willingness in recent months to give and receive in equal measure. Again, this new moon is about relationships, giving and receiving, of course. True abundance manifests when we love and value ourselves as much as we love and value those that are dear to us. Again, the whole theme of this new moon for you, that's fantastic. So, with that being said, keep an open heart and mind and continue to give and receive freely. No transactional feelings there, okay? Accept all the abundance the universe is offering you and the clear knowledge, hold on for the important part, that you deserve it, okay? Wow. That's one fuck of a shift there, I'll tell you that, Gemini. Fantastic. Now, let's go ahead. Oh, we're not done yet. Let's go ahead and look at your shadow work. Absolutely. Let's see what we need to work on. Avoidance. It's key to see the need to avoid discomfort, but also to overcome it and thrive. So, you may have some confrontation, but it really induces progress. So stop avoiding what you need to take care of because it's blocking your abundance. And when you shift, oh my God, everything changes, Gemini. I'm liking the way this is going already. I really do. So with that being said, my lovelies, let's go ahead and get the vibe for you this week. Loving that. So it could be abundance in all forms, of course, but it seems like you're avoiding something. So it's time to confront it, especially before the end of the year. You know, this is it. This is the end of the year. So take your time, but hurry up. All right, Gemini, let's do it. Let's get the vibe for this midweek. Thank you so much for being here. Just 3, huh? Yep. Wow, that's pentacles. That's abundance. They're all pentacles. Fuck. All right, slow and steady. Okay, maybe having an offer come in here. There could be an apology. I'm getting a message for some of you about that. The 7 of Pentacles is the key to this week, and that is nurturing those seeds that we're planting at the new moon. What a beautiful representation. Because when you give it the right ingredients and you put your time and focus into things that pay off, they do. Okay? I love that. And just like when you planted this, I fucking love this. This is all about the new moon for you. Planting the seeds, you're sowing them, you're nurturing them, and then the 9 of Pentacles is the payoff. You're almost there. Wow. Wow. That's a great reading. That is a great reading. So don't avoid this. Make a shift. I've noticed that these two, the Shadow card and the Angel Messages card, complement each other. And it also, that's the outcome, I think, that I try to always like dissect my readings and see why I do what I do. And now it makes perfect sense. But what a great illustration of exactly how you manifest this abundance. Wow. All right, so let's get some oracles to reinforce this. There they are. Yeah, look at the 4s. I love the 4s here. Firm foundation. That mountain doesn't stand on shaky ground or shaky legs. It is built with strength and authority. Yeah, taking your power back and making moves. Again, making moves. Slow and steady, of course, making that shift. Empowering yourself for 2026. Absolutely. Let's go ahead and look at relationships. Look at that. My cards usually flow together very easily. There is resistance here, avoidance. Maybe you've got to confront something with a relationship here. Wow. All right. Let's get to it. Wow, we got a lot. Let's look at our relationships. Okay. All right, so it's clear that it's time for an ending here. Okay? It's time to let go of shoulda, woulda, coulda, grieving, anything like that. If you are grieving, I send you plenty of energy and a message that says you take your time. There's no timeline. But I don't want you to pass up an opportunity here. So you need to be focusing on the right things, all right? You're strong enough to do this with the Strength card, absolutely. 4 plus 4 is 8. Okay? And actually, we've got 4s out here. 4, 4, 4. So let's put it on the board. And what's that? Protection and stability. Absolutely. That's what you can focus on this midweek, all right? And the 6 of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles. This is reciprocating energy, and it's moving towards a mindset that I deserve that, okay? And the Page of Wands is you're taking things way too seriously and need to get out of your head and get into your heart. You've been avoiding this for far too long, and it's really stopping your abundance. And one shift can change everything for you, especially in your relationships. You have to understand, Gemini, that you deserve equal measure in a relationship. You need reciprocated energy. And if it's not, it's no good for you. And you know it. Pay attention to the messages here, Gemini. The first one is past life love. Your soul remembers this intense connection. And it looks like you finally could be letting some karmic shit go. All right? Or maybe you're letting a past relationship go. If it's just not karmic, it doesn't need to be that dramatic. Maybe it's just letting go of somebody finally. And stability. Pay attention here. This relationship can stand the test of time. And that's what you want. You want to focus on stability. Are you receiving it? But it's not a coincidence that all that comes out, especially when we have firm foundation, stability again. So if your relationships, you should have relationships that have a good grounding, stable energy. If they don't, the last thing you need, Gemini, is more fucking chaos in your life. I'll tell you that right now. You know, you want to shift to more harmony and what brings you joy. Okay? So let's get what's the vibe, babe. Did I just call you babe? Oh my God. This is what we want to eliminate, is two-faced, double life, a cheater or a backstabber. We want to let that go. Maybe you're letting that trait go. And Geminis, you have a tendency to wear two masks. You do have two personalities inside of you. I'm not blaming nothing. I'm not judging, but Spirit wants me to also point that out for some of you Geminis. Okay? Let's get a closing message for you. So the message here is very clear. You're not avoiding shit anymore. And it puts you in a position of being protected and more stable, especially when it comes to relationships. I can't ignore the fact that, you know, the majority of this first blush is Pentacles. So it could also have about, you know, your relationship with your job. Okay? So be aware of that also. Maybe even a raise or more money. It puts you in a more stable position. All right, so closing message for you, my loves, is presence. You're being asked to spend more time in the present moment, to stop ruminating about the past, yes, or longing for the future. Your life is happening right now, Gemini, and when you're not present for it, you miss all of its beauty. And that's the whole message right there. Shift to the present moment, not the past, not the future. Embrace this moment. I am happy. I am loved. I am protected. You say that now, and you are setting up the future to show exactly what you just stated. So put in the work. This is a great reading for you. Go back and rewind and watch it. I'm telling you. All right. So with that being said, Gemini, thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Share it with your friends, of course. Let's get the channel growing, and put a comment in there, emoji comment, whatever you prefer. Maybe just your sign. Fuck it. Do it. It helps the algorithm, and I would really appreciate it, okay? And don't forget, I'm going live Thursday at 7 p.m., and we're going to be doing a whole Winter Solstice themed thing. It's going to be great, and perfect timing for it. Also, don't forget, the freaking weekend is a treat. We always go over the vibe Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I got you covered there too. And it's the perfect time of the year for an in-person or a online reading. I have extended hours for both, and specials for both. So go ahead and check them out. And they give great gifts. I got them in person. You can get a physical gift certificate, or you can get a virtual one online on the website. Nice and easy, lemon squeezy. So give the gift of moi this year. And thank you so much for watching, Gemini. I love you all, and I will see you Thursday night, Winter Solstice, baby. All right, Cancer, welcome. This is your midweek reset. So let's get to it. This is for December 17th all the way to December 23rd. Let's focus on what this new moon in Sagittarius on the 19th is putting focus in your life for the last new moon of the year. And it's all about healing for you. But again, it's in the 8th house. So it has a very open-ended kind of reading. There's a few houses in astrology that encompass a lot of shit. You know what I mean? So let's see how this fits with you for a new beginning, a new way of looking at things. First of all, in my practice, it's healing. 8th house is about healing. But what the traditional old and new is a focus on the occult. Tarot, astrology, that kind of stuff, spirituality, of course. But that opens up to healing. All right. So that's how I distill it down to that. It could also mean other people's money, inheritances, stuff like that. You know, this is the house of death, sex, and taxes. But I look at it as healing, you know, especially when we have an opportunity like a new moon to go ahead and shed that light on what we need to heal and release from ourselves. You know, that's that. It's you going within, because Scorpio rules the 8th house. So that gives a little bit more understanding of what we're dealing with here. It's mysterious. It's getting down. It's going deep. It's maybe inner child work, that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But you're getting an opportunity with this last new moon of the year to do some healing. So pay attention. All right. So let's go to the tarot table. Thank you so much for watching, Cancer. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Go ahead and drop an emoji of your choice in the comment, please. Please do that. Leave me a little message, something like that. It helps the algorithm, and I would really appreciate it. And share it with your friends, that kind of stuff. So, Cancer, for this midweek reset, let's get your angel numbers. There they are. See how that works? Oh, I love that. Trust. I love that image. See, it's kind of like coming out of that dark into the light. With 232, trust in yourself and the universe. Have faith in the divine plan and trust that everything is unfolding as it should. I love that. We're walking into this new year with trust. Pay attention to the numbers 232. Okay? I like that. So trust. Trust the plan. But also trust yourself, Cancer. Really trust yourself, okay? So let's get to it. And if you want to know more about what's happening this week astrologically, go ahead and check that out in the cosmic weather portion at the beginning of the reading. All right. What do we have for you with the angels, gods, and goddesses? Get deck. Oh, wow. It's Goddess of the Earth. An idea connected to imagination, creativity, and nature is coming your way. So I get a big, strong vibe of connecting with the earth, and again, having your hands up in trust with the universe, allowing creativity to flow to you. But let's read up more on this. I really love the blue behind it too. It reminds me of you, Cancer, that emotional backdrop. Okay. Goddess of the Earth. Let's see. Goddess of the Earth. Where are you? Goddess of Nature? Goddess of the Earth? Oh, there it is. Okay. The energy of Gaia, the spiritual goddess of the Earth, is strong within you at the present moment, Cancer. She reflects the fertile ground of your imagination and the infinite power of creativity that you possess. This is a good time to use your imagination and express yourself creatively. Keep an open heart and mind. You will receive an idea over the coming days or weeks that will lead you to an abundant and fulfilling way of life. That's fantastic. This idea is somehow connected to imagination, creativity, and nature. So, over the coming days, it would be beneficial to relax. Spend some time out in nature if you can, and absorb her healing and fertile energies. Again, the focus is healing. Gaia will help to ground you and keep you balanced. Yes, the sun is moving into Capricorn, showing an effort to keep your feet on the ground. And in the near future, she will also inspire you to devise ingenious ways to market your idea. Wow. So you're opening up to something big this end of the year going into 2026. I really like that for you. So keep your feet on the ground and open up to those ideas. Okay? I love that. Now let's get our shadow work. What do we need to let go of this last new moon of the year? For you, Cancer. Let's see. Self-reflection. Looking inward helps you see what to improve and to make better choices. So this is about awareness and improvement. Again, doing some self-reflection, going in. That's that 8th house energy. Wow. So again, beautiful. All right, now let's get the vibe for the week. Let's see. What do we have? Let's get these cards nice and shuffled for you. Well, yeah, they want me to. Okay, so they're not messing around. When they make sure that I shuffle these properly, there's an important message that needs to be said. All right, so bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups reversed. So you need some self-care, some self-reflection. Feet on the ground approach, of course. All right, so let's see what we got. Yeah. A feeling of stuck. It's perspective. We need to get ourselves out of that. The Page of Pentacles is actually giving us an opportunity here. And you see, the Pentacles and the Goddess of Earth, they're Earth signs. Pentacles are representing Earth. So let's be practical this week, this midweek. Opening up to a new opportunity to nurture yourself. I think that's the big thing here. The Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor out together are showing that is this, I've got this. I'm really not stuck. I'm getting an opportunity here and I'm going to take it. I'm going to take action. The Emperor takes action. It trusts in the divine plan. It doesn't try to meddle with it. And doing some self-reflection will bring you closer to that point. Okay? So maybe some meditation will be good for you this midweek. See what I'm saying? But letting go of this stuck mentality will really help. And I like it. Now, it's taking action though, but slow and steady. Okay? Now, let's get an oracle and see. Yeah, so looking inward helps you see what to improve to make better choices. And you move towards that. Ooh, keep these out. Okay. I like how they did that old switcheroo. Yeah, mental conflict. And you've got to be truthful with yourself. You may be stuck. Maybe you're not making good choices. Again, it's making, the mental conflict. Again, we need to ground that, release it, heal that, and material harvest. It pays off when you take action and not before. All right. So let's look at relationships here. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. What do we have as far as relationships? May have some mental conflict with that. Again, self-reflection helps. Yeah, look at the Hangman is out again. I mean, yeah. You just may be in a pause right now with everything. And that's okay also. I want you to understand that. But an opportunity comes here through working together or being in the same room with somebody. I don't know, there's a recognition coming here with the Two of Cups, and I really like that, of maybe trusting and just going with it. The mental conflict here may be trying to I don't know. It seems like it's stopping you. Again, putting you in a stuck mentality. I'm being drawn to look at the twos. 2, 2, 2, 3, 2. I'm throwing it on the board. So let's focus on balance and harmony. Again, it all starts with feet on the ground approach. We really need to be truthful. The way that we're tackling this isn't helping. It's causing more mental conflict than it should. And when we simply let go and be practical about what's going on, well, then everything works out. Brilliantly, I must say. So, messages of love are these. Retreat, time alone or in nature will help you recharge. A big focus on nature. Maybe just going outside, possibly when the sun rises if you can. I know that, it's getting really freaking cold. But maybe try a grounding mat. Maybe some light therapy will help you, okay? But trust, again, huge message. It is safe to trust in this situation. Trust. Pay attention to the messages that are being given to you, and abundance. So this all goes towards something here. You've done the work and abundance flows to you now. That's the precursor to everything. You put in the work, it flows to you. All right? So let's go ahead and get what's the vibe. What's the vibe for Cancer? Yeah, the Hangman, stuck, causing mental conflict. Self-reflection will help you realize, you know what I mean? Wow. What's the vibe was totally in disarray. So I'm looking at your vibe being in disarray. But we got a lot of messages here. Holy shit, we got a lot. So let's go through it, shall we? Okay. Number 1 is isolation. Rejected, left alone, and self-inflicted. I want you to pay attention to self-inflicted isolation. Maybe that's what you did. Maybe you went away and kept everything away, maybe to do some self-reflection. I hope it's to do some self-reflection and not keeping you stuck in mental conflict. You see what I'm saying? Pay attention. And boundaries. Disrespectful, enough. Enough is enough, and defend yourself. Again, so there's a conflict here that maybe you need to understand, that some self-reflection could probably change the way you're looking at it. Fuck. I really don't think it was them or that person or whatever situation. I think it was me. But that's okay. I got this. I'll get through it. Time. That's also a factor here. Delay, procrastination, or too busy. Remember, you may be too busy to give yourself a little free time, a little me time, a little self-reflection, that kind of thing. It's very needed right now. And being hopeful, of course, inspired, optimistic, and focusing on success. Maybe that's what it is. Your isolation is your glow up. You know what I mean? Maybe you're just doing your winter thing. We go in, we reflect, we work on ourselves, we release, we let go. I know it sounds exhausting, but it works, okay? So let's go ahead. That's a lot to unpack there. But we're not taking it with us in 2026. Hell to the no. All right. Let's go ahead and get your closing message for you, Cancer. And remember to drop an emoji in the comments. Let's get that algorithm going. Oh, ooh, wow, that card flew out. very sternly. Let's get closing message for you, and it's reassess. There's a big message here about something you're not being really truthful with yourself, needs to be resolved before you walk into the new year. So reassess, Cancer. You're being asked to take stock of your life and let go of anything or anyone that no longer makes you happy. Notice who and what bring you joy and who and what don't. It's time for some life cleanup. Fuck. Okay. Perfect MO. You still got time before the new year. You don't have to do it right before January 1st. We're not on a timeline here. We're not on a time clock. You've got more than enough, but don't delay this important step to walk into this unscathed. All right, Cancer? All right, so that is going to do it for your Midweek Reset Tarot. Like, share, and comment, subscribe, do all of that stuff. Leave an emoji in the comments, maybe a little Christmas one, maybe a middle finger, I don't know, whatever you feel like, okay? And don't forget, I'm going live Thursday night at 7 p.m. We're going to do the whole midweek. We're doing that now. We're doing a whole Winter Solstice meditation, guided meditation. See, this is the thing, man. I want to help you raise your vibe. All right? Because when I help you, you help me, and everybody helps each other, and there we are. There we are, guys. All right? So don't forget, watch the freaking weekend. That's the vibe for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I got you covered there too. And in-person and online readings, hours are extended. They are available for you. I also make a great gift under the tree. Just imagine that. Big old bow. All right, so you can get them in person, online. I got online gift cards, and I also have in-person gift certificates, the old-fashioned way. You know what I mean? So make sure you go ahead and check those out. Schedule a reading for yourself. Treat yourself. All right, Cancer, I love you all. Do the work. Do the work. And I will see you on Thursday Night Live. Leo, welcome, fellow kings and queens, to your midweek reset. And this is going to be for December 17th all the way to the 23rd. So let's talk about it, Leo. This new moon in Sagittarius on the 19th is happening in our 9th house. Wow. Sagittarius rules the 9th house in the natural order of things. So this is powerful. What does this tell us? Well, quite a bit. We're changing our beliefs. We're really doubling down on our spirituality. We're really trusting in the process and where we're going next. We have big dreams. We've got a lot of things we're thinking about. We want to make them possible, okay? Bringing them into manifestation. I want you to dream, Leo. I want you to plan things out. I want you to plant those seeds. What I plan on doing. It's time to do it. It's time to start thinking about that stuff. Let's not think about it in February or March. Let's get a plan in action now. Okay, so intentions are important for us, but this is also a lot about traveling. So you could be doing, a lot of you Leos could be doing some long distance traveling, or maybe planning a vacation. So take your time with that. Again, we don't want to speed through things, okay? But this is getting in touch with your spirituality. This is getting in touch with you and how our thoughts interfere or boost that. But it's also a focus on communication. A lot of you, Leos, could be looking to publish, possibly, putting your word out there, whether it's any kind, social media, print, all of that. Okay, it's putting a focus on that. It's going harder, and I could relate to this because that's exactly what I plan on doing. And I'm really already starting to get the momentum. Wonder if you can feel that on your end, that I'm getting ready. You know what I mean? Because 2026 is it, man. That's it. This is it. And that's the way I want you to look at it. You really can't see what's happening, but you can feel that it's the best for you. Okay, so let's go to the tarot table and let's start our reading. Let's get our angel numbers first. You know how we do. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Go ahead and put a lion emoji in the comments, or the Leo sign, or any kind of emoji if you want. But Leo, go ahead and get that algorithm kicked in. All right, let's get our angel numbers. What is it all about? Security with 646. Work hard and stay disciplined to unlock a happy, wealthy, and successful life. Your guardian angels are here to help. Absolutely. So feel secure in the movements that you're going to take. Your steps are guided. Your steps are protected. Your steps are necessary, Leo. Fucking love that. All right, let's get a message from our angels, gods, and goddesses. This is a message from our guides. This kind of sums up the energy for the midweek and kind of see where we're going at with this. Some wisdom, of course, always helps. And it's the angel of relaxation. Let go of desired outcomes and you will get what you want. So again, work hard and disciplined. The blues are very necessary. So it's how you feel about things. You can relax and feel secure that the universe will deliver for you in 2026. I love that for us. I really do. I love that. Let's read up, shall we? Oh, wait, there's more. Yes, absolutely. All right, so everything will fall into place and become clear when it is meant to. So switch off and take it easy for a while. The angel of relaxation has appeared in your reading to help you relax. By keeping your focus fixed on all it is you wish to happen, you are, in a way, preventing the natural flow of events to unfold. So, surrender any project or concern to the angels in the knowing that all is being taken care of. Security taken care of, you've got to feel secure. That's how it manifests, all right? Instead, focus on all you've achieved to date and on all your many blessings. Take time to nurture and pamper yourself and start to do more of these things which nurture your soul instead of worrying about the future. By relaxing and letting go of desired outcomes, you create the space for the angels and the universe to give you what you want, so trust. Damn, Leo, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. So, with that being said, and fully ingested and understood, that hard work and discipline is just focusing on being happy, wealthy, and having a successful life. You feel it. You know, you already act like it, and that way it comes to you faster. But let's go ahead and take a look at our shadow and see what's going on here. For some of us, it's being stubborn. It can denote perseverance, but it can also may hinder your progress. So be flexible, resolve some issues, and focus on growth. Okay? And unseen pattern. Change your thoughts, change your life. So this is all about beliefs and reprogramming yourself. This is the key to all of this. That's huge. So change your thoughts, change your life is your guide's last message for the year for you, as far as with the new moon. And plant those new thoughts and nurture those as the year closes out. I'm absolutely in love with this reading. And I'm going to tell you something, Leo. We've had some pretty downer readings lately, but we're being hopeful. That's that sunlight inside of us. Okay? And I also want you to do this, okay? I also want you to draw our symbol in a place where you will always see it, where you will always notice it. And all it is a circle and a dot in the middle. Let's see, can I find it here? Yes, this is what I want you to put this symbol somewhere where you see it on the daily. In your house, that circle with the dot in the middle. That shows the universe outside that circle. It's complete, it's whole, and that dot is you. And you are encompassed in the universe. You are a part of it. You are not separate. You are not a dot outside the universe. You are in the middle of it. And this symbol for us, this is the sun, but this symbol also states that you are source. And that's a reminder. And when you see that symbol, you're declaring, I am source. So take your time drawing the circle and putting the dot. And as you're saying it, say, I am monad. Monad is, I think, the Sanskrit word for source, the universe. Okay? I did that yesterday. I swear to God. All right, Leo, bottom of the deck is 10 of Wands. Yeah, moving on, releasing your burdens. We're moving on this next year, and we don't need to carry any baggage with us. What's the baggage? Being stubborn, being flexible. The baggage is also unseen patterns. You got to change your life, and you change your life in your programming, okay? Ooh. Okay, I'm going to go grab those, but I first want to get all the other cards out. Yeah, there was only 3. Okay, let me, I'm not going to be able to crawl under the table. Oh, God. Okay. All right, okay. Oh, shit. It's a good stretching exercise. Oh, man. Okay. Look at that. We have 7, 8, 9. Interesting. We got the 7 of Wands. Protect your energy. Protect your energy. Keep your ideas and your thoughts to yourselves. Watch everybody else trying to burst your bubble. And get away from fuckers that want to do that. You don't need them in your life. Put in the effort into learning a new skill here. Going with the flow of things, that's important. The 9 of Cups is beautiful. And that's opening up to wish fulfillment. Possibilities and not being tied down. You also are going to have to stand your ground here with the 7 of Wands. I'm feeling that. Don't back down. That's not being stubborn. You've got boundaries, and you need those boundaries instead of walls. You understand what I'm saying? So be aware of that. So let's get an oracle for you, or 2, or 3. What else do we have for Leo this new moon week? Is that it? Yep. Yeah, base chakra. How does that affect our security? That's our root. Without a strong root, it can be pulled out easily. Oh, look, another chakra card, and it's the crown. So we've got the bottom, the root, and the crown nourishes the root. So allow the universe to flow to you. Another 7 here. Pay attention to that. Wow. Maybe try my chakra meditation. That's available on the channel. I'll put it right at the 11:11 mark, because as soon as I looked at the clock to kind of gauge where the timestamp will be, it was 11:11. So I'll put that chakra video there for you. All right, let's get relationships. Let's see what's going on here. Is that it? Just 2 cards? Yeah, okay. And we can do this. It's the Ace of Wands and the Justice card. So things balance out in relationships. What goes around comes around for a lot of other people. And this actually brings you a new opportunity here, especially in relationships. Maybe you finally are dealing with some karma from the past. It's all green lights from here, kids. It's all green lights from here. Okay, let's get messages of love. Let's see what we have for messages of love for Leo for this midweek. Which ones? All of them? Okay. All right. You want it? You got it. Okay. First one is protected. You are safe and divinely guided. So you're going to be meeting some people that are safe to have in your circle, all right? Now, unplug. Working less will help strengthen your relationship, all right? Angel of relaxation. Work smarter, not harder. That's the message I'm getting for you. Now, for some of you, strictly sexual, this connection is passionate but not enduring. Okay, so what I want you to look at this is, again, how can I put this? Are we being stubborn and holding on to things, thinking we can change them when you know damn well you can't? And it's really not up to you, it's the other person. In the meantime, you can relax and focus on you, all right? And decision. It's time to decide about this relationship. Again, you could be you could be letting go of what no longer serves you with relationships here, okay? And really, it opens you up. It makes you feel more secure. Maybe you're putting in the work to move toward that. You're changing the way that you're looking at things and the beliefs. All right, wow. We got, what's the vibe here? Interesting. Burn bridges, lack of trust, disloyal, and turn back on. Okay. Let's not go back to those. Okay. And envy. Look at the match that lights the burn bridges there. Resentful, competitive, and discontent. Let's hope that's not you, because your vibe is feeling secure and safe into what's going on here, and don't let other people affect you. That's the big thing. So watch your back with that, Leo. Be aware of that. Interesting. All right, let's get a closing message for you. So don't burn a bridge because you're resentful, or because you're competitive, or you're discontent. And don't pay attention to anybody that does that. If they envy you, they resent you, they're competing with you, fuck them. Let them burn it. All right? Because this is what you need to focus on, and that's it. Manifesting. You're always manifesting, Leo, whether you're aware of it or not. Manifestation is based on your thoughts, and you're being asked to manifest consciously through positive thinking, so you'll attract into your life exactly what you are desiring. And if you got to burn some bridges, do it. But you really don't have to. Sometimes just giving yourself the grace of not paying attention to it takes care of it. Okay? And they fuck themselves up. But we don't worry about they. We let them. And we carry on. All right, Leo, because we are that type of lion. So that's going to do it for your midweek reset. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget, I'm going live Thursday at 7 p.m. We're going to do a whole Winter Solstice guided meditation and energy clearing and a collective read, of course. And freaking weekend posted Fridays at 10 a.m. to give you the vibe for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I got you covered there too. And if you would like a personal reading with me, now's your time. Booking for 2026. And I got some great deals. And I've got extended hours throughout the holiday season, of course. And a great gift to give. So gift certificates, online gift cards, I got them all. All right, Leo, I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you Thursday. All right, Virgo, welcome. It is your midweek reset tarot reading, and this is going to be for December 17th all the way to December 23rd. So welcome. I hope you are having already a great week and on your way to a better one. So let's talk about this new moon on the 19th in Sagittarius, and it's happening in your 10th house. This is big stuff. It could be a new job, new career. It's the way that you're looking at the outside world and seeing what it has to offer. And if you're not seeing many offers, then the way that you're looking at it, Sagittarius, thinking, thoughts, beliefs, is flawed. So we need to improve that. How? Thank you so much. I'm opening up to all the opportunities that come my way. I allow opportunities to come my way. The world is full of many choices. If you're looking for a job, I am open to any kind of employment that is aligned with my true purpose. You watch what happens. But also what this is a new beginning on the way that you balance your work and home life. So you may be focusing on that also. All right, so let's go to the tarot table and start a reading for you. Thank you so much for being here, Virgo. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Go ahead and throw an emoji in the comments. It could be your sign. It could be your favorite emoji. It could be a Christmas one, whatever you choose. But go ahead and do that for me. Throw that in the comments. Let's get your angel numbers, Virgo. And it's progress. Perfect. With 6, 7, 8. You are making progress and advancement towards your goals. Stay focused and committed to your journey, knowing that success is within reach. And that's what you're going into to the new year, is that look at how far you have come. Look at the progress you're making by staying focused and committed to yourself and your journey. That is beautiful energy, Virgo. Okay? And I like it. I like it a lot. So let's get a message from our guides. This is from the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck. So let's see what we have for you, Virgo. What is the message from our guides for Virgo for this midweek? Let's see what we have. I like this. I don't think I've ever gotten this one, but it's beautiful, to say the least. And it's the Angel of Prayer. Ask the universe and the angels for help and guidance. Well, I just love that. Let's read up on it, shall we? Angel of Prayer, turn right to it. Virgo, you are never alone, nor do you need to tackle or solve everything on your own. The universe, God, Goddess, and all the angels are always listening. All you need to do is ask for their help and guidance. Prayer does not need to be formal or structured, as has been the tradition for so long in many religions. You may converse with the universe, the angels, ascended masters, and all beings of light and love in your own language and in your own way. The universal power is your loving friend. The pure essence of creation responds immediately to all your requests. However, due to the universal law of choice, it will not act or intervene unless it is asked to do so. Pay attention to that. So, discuss the current issue along with any other fear or concern you may have with the Angel of Prayer. Wow. You're making progress through prayer. You heard it here first. All right, let's get our shadow. Let's get our shadow work. What do we have here? What do we have here? Right there. Ooh, arrogance. Okay. Not seeing flaws hinders growth. No limits to learn and improve from them. So give yourself some humility. Tack on the awareness and focus on growth. And arrogance can be like, well, I've done my growth. I don't need to work on it anymore. Oh, really? Well, the universe has got a different idea about that. So, have some humility. You know what I mean? Be humbled in your approach. Because if you're not aware of your flaws, you're going to project them out into the world. And with this new moon, that could be something you're realizing, is that I'm projecting my fears out there. I'm projecting my flaws out there. And you're making progress, definitely. So, it's not all bad, all right? Let's get the vibe. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Cups. Okay, so do not turn your back on an opportunity that's present to you here, simply because you're in shoulda, woulda, coulda mode. Nope, we're not doing it. In fact, this is interesting. The Three of Swords is showing that shoulda, woulda, coulda. It's grief, it's hurts, it's relevant. I'm not trying to, lessen the blow here, but I don't like the Three of Swords because it shows deep pain, resentment, and rejection that you need to let go of. Okay, the Ace of Wands is giving you that idea that, yeah, I need to let this go. This is hindering my progress. You're not being arrogant about it. And the Two of Wands is actually planning for the future. You could be traveling this midweek too, or making plans to travel, but you're being a little bit more optimistic because you're releasing this pain. And when you do this, Virgo, you make progress big time. So you really have got to let this absorb in your psyche and ask for help, ask for guidance. You don't have to do this alone. That's when the miracles happen for you. You know what I'm saying? But this has to be dealt with. You cannot take this in 2026 with you. You just can't. All right? Let's get some oracles to clarify what's going on here. But the wands indicate change. And that's progress. So let's do it. Let's get, is that it? Yeah. Wow, look at that. Okay. Awareness. Awareness is huge. Message here. Okay. Be aware. You are the rhythm of your record. Where are you taking yourself right now? Are you making progress or are you hindering your progress? You have to understand that it's you. It's you, it's you, it's you. Take responsibility for it, okay? Prosperity begins. Again, another ace. Okay? And rejoice in celebration. Three of Cups. So we have something to celebrate. Another 3. That's growth. Okay? Now, let's get the vibe for you. Okay? All right, yeah, we're definitely releasing something here. Letting things go. 10 of Wands. Yeah, letting it completely out. Letting it go. Excellent. This is good. The King of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. All right, so we may have a communication, something coming in here. The Queen of Pentacles is nurturing this. Feet on the ground. Feeling confident in our relationships. Speaking our truth, making progress here, definitely. We're letting things go here. There's no doubt about it. And if you've been looking for that, you got it. Okay? Let's get messages of love. Ooh. Okay, let's see. Retreat. Time alone or in nature will help you recharge. Absolutely. So, go within. This winter solstice is a great time to go within. Also, old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. Pay attention to this. Don't be arrogant. Be aware that you still have more healing to do, and that's where it starts. Okay? And what's the vibe? Let's get what's the vibe. Okay. Okay. You could be making an apology or somebody making an apology for you. Arrogant, rash actions, insincere. Okay? That King of Swords might show that. And salty, bitter, angry, and petty. We're not going there. That's what puts us in this position. So let's get a way out of it. Let's not be bitty. Let's let go of all our pettiness for this midweek. All right? Interesting. All right, Virgo. So again, you're making progress by not being arrogant and bitter and angry and apologizing. And everybody rejoices in celebration. You're definitely letting something go here. There's no doubt about it. All right, so let's get a closing message for you, my lovely Virgos. And we've got not one, but 2. All right, so Pay attention here. Pause. You're being asked to pause before making a quick decision and moving forward. Allow yourself to step back, look at all the possible outcomes, and make sure you're heading in the right direction before moving forward. Interesting. And listen. You're being asked to listen to your inner voice. It's been guiding you to do something or say something, and it's time to act on its wisdom. All right, so Virgo, again, maybe there's an apology. Maybe you just need to apologize to yourself in any way. Take a pause during this time and pay attention to your inner voice, all right? So, Virgo, that is going to do it for your Midweek Reset Tarot reading. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Go ahead and drop an emoji in the comments of your choice. And don't forget, I'm going live Thursday at 7 p.m. and we're going to do a whole Winter Solstice guided meditation. Come along and let's clear the energy before the holidays, before the new year. That's what we're doing. We're counting down and helping you raise your vibration for a great 2026, okay? 2026, yeah, okay. And don't forget the midweek Fridays at 10 a.m. is the fucking freaking weekend because we got so much going on. So check that out. And personal readings in person or online available, extended hours, gift certificates, gift cards, online, in person. I got it all for you. Treat yourself. Virgo, you're making progress. Ask for help and you will get it. Okay? Virgo, I love you all. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you Thursday. Welcome, Libra, to your Midweek Reset Tarot Reading. This is going to be for December 17th all the way to December 23rd. So welcome, Libra. I hope you are all doing well and working your way to a fantastic week. So let's talk about how this Sagittarius new moon on the 19th is going to be coming into light for you. And this is happening in your 11th house. Now, other people are going to come into focus here. How do you give and receive love? Is the love that you give reciprocated? And are you allowing yourself or people in your life that don't reciprocate that energy? Well, we need to work on that fast. The other thing is that around this time, or maybe close to the new year, you could be finding people around you, new friends or something like that, that is going to help you along your way. You're going to find your vibe tribe, okay? And a rare thing it is to find one. So if you do, congratulations. But also, what this puts a focus on, and what I really want you to pay attention to, is this is the hopes, dreams, and wishes house. And I want you to take those hopes, dreams, and wishes as little diamond-like seeds, and I want them planted this week and throughout the rest of the year to, we're counting down, man. What am I saying the rest of the year? We got like a fucking 2 weeks, if that. You know what I mean? So start now. Start thinking about it. Start dreaming about what you want to do. Have your hopes, dreams, and wishes been fulfilled? Are you close to them? What's stopping you from doing that? I want you to fall in love with your dreams again. They can be achieved, all right? So that's a huge focus for you at this time. Again, picture these seeds for the new year's like little faceted diamonds that you're planting. And it could be a huge garden or it could be a small one. It's up to you. Dream big though. Don't let anything or the weight of the world crush your dreams. Fuck that. It's not the way it's supposed to go. You're supposed to persevere. And this week, you could be dusting this shit off and getting ready to go. All right, so let's go to the tarot table, Libra, and get your reading started. Let's start by doing your angel numbers. So go ahead and like, share, comment, and subscribe, of course. Hit that like. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Go ahead and leave a comment in the, leave an emoji in the comments. If you could do that. Your favorite one, a Christmas one, whatever you want, or your sign. And look at that. Leave 888 in the comments. There you go. Claim that shit with abundance. Financial abundance and success are on the horizon, but stay focused and disciplined. And that's how you do them apples right there. That's great energy. So 888. Wow. Those are great numbers. So stay focused. You've got this, Libra. You've got this. So close. Now, let's move on and get a message from our guides, from the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck. I love this deck. Haven't used it in a while. And this is Goddess of Sacred Path. All right. So let go of logic and trust your intuition. Trusting your intuition. Goddess of the Sacred Path. This is a time to let go of what you think is logical and trust your feelings. What is it that you would truly love to do or experience at this point in your life? Imagine. If you could do anything, what would it be? We were just talking about this. The answer dwells in your heart, not your mind. This is because your heart holds your true essence, and it is a gateway to your soul, whereas the mind dwells more within fears, which often prevent us from fulfilling our true potential. All is possible when what you choose to do and experience aligns with your heartfelt purposes and dreams. Trust your feelings. Start to keep a journal in which you express and explore all it is you would truly love to be, have, and do in life. Man, that's just lining up to what we were talking about. Do this lovingly and honestly, and you will be gently guided along your sacred path. Wow. Libra, let go of logic and just trust. Open up to abundance. You'll see it when you believe you can achieve it. Now, let's look at our shadow work to see maybe that's what's holding us back. Let's do it. What's the shadow work lesson, assignment to be learned? And there it is with unseen patterns. Change your thoughts, change your life. Beliefs and reprogramming. Yes. Because this new moon is all about beliefs. So maybe you are always taught that things are, in order for them to be real, you got to see them in front of you. I think you need to let go of logic and trust this one. Really, I'm telling you, that's fantastic. So let's get to the core of the reading now. And start with our main deck. So this midweek is really teaching you to open up to abundance, to trust, to let go of these unseen patterns. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Pentacles. So that's working together towards a dream. Okay. Wow, did you see the way those all fell out? Look at the Justice card, of course. Well, there we go, right there. There you are, Libra. Wow. Yeah, look at that. Seven of Cups to the Knight of Pentacles, to me, says, make a decision. But take your time. Again, this is the hopes, dreams, and wishes card. You can't make this shit up, guys. This is incredible. Because I'm going to tell you, if you choose the highest and the best for you and take your time and stay focused and disciplined, this pays off. This week is great. It's a huge focus on home and family. So pay attention to that. Moving towards that dream, choosing that by focusing on balance, and things come around. That's great energy. Wow, the Four of Wands to the Ten of Cups. Are you kidding me? That's beautiful. And if you're not experiencing this, I think it's because you're too confused, when you should just stay focused and let go of logic, because you're an air sign, so you're in your head, Let go of logic and trust your intuition. You are an intuitive sign, so pay attention to that. Yeah. Conflict and defeat. Yeah, it's time to put this to rest. That's what's caused the confusion here, So rest and rejuvenate this week. Ground your energy. Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady. And with everything that's transpired, you have to have hope. Okay? See it in your mind and hold it in your hands. It will be there for you. It will transpire. Now, let's go ahead and look at relationships and love. Let's see what's going on here. I like the Four of Wands. I like the Ten of Cups. I don't like the conflict and the confusion and all of that. So, you know, the balance card can show an imbalance. So we need to, look at that. Oh my God, these cards are just flying all over the place. Is that it? Yep. Let that one go. Thank you. Oh boy. Yeah. Okay. More fives. So let's put the fives on the board first before I start screaming at you. I'm not gonna do that. But the message has to be told. So 555 is change, transformation, and you're at the halfway point here. Pay attention to the numbers, guys. It's an end. The battle's over. Stop fighting. Stop causing drama. It's time to walk away from it. It does not serve you. It causes conflict and defeat, and that's what's kept you stuck. Whatever this is. Things will work out, trust me. How? When you calm your storm. The King of Cups is keeping his cool amidst a stormy ocean he's in. He's got his feet firmly on the ground. He's not stuck. He's open to the possibilities. Eight of Pentacles is trying a new approach. Pay attention to the 8. More 8s. I'm telling you. Focus on balance and things working out. And they do. They do. Now, let's get some messages of love. Okay. Patience. Everything will unfold in divine timing. And that's it. You gotta trust. All right? Fate. Now, for some of you, this is a destined partnership. The Four of Wands and the Ten of Cups, great. You could even be meeting somebody through a family friend, too. And true love. This love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. Is that what you're hoping, dreaming, and wishing for? A lot of you single Libras could be opening up to a beautiful relationship. It could happen. Especially because you're at this halfway point. The worst is over with. This drama, this fucking shit energy. You don't need it. Say goodbye to it. Put it out to the curb this fucking Christmas. I'm telling you, that's it. All right, so let's get what's the vibe. Let's get what's the vibe. All right, let's see. Psychopath. Oof. Wow, some of you can be dealing with this energy. Abusive, conniving, and unpredictable. So this energy that has been unpredictable, that has got you all twisted and sideways, don't need it anymore, guys. Unnecessary. Let it go. Because you're opening up to something much better here. And I think you're already going to start to know that and to feel that. All right. So let's get a closing message. So you could be dealing with this. That's what's caused a lot of conflict, you know? So let's get out of that. Change your thoughts, change your life. That's the whole premise this week. All right. So let's get a closing message for you, Libras. And it's check in. When you think about whatever it is that you're pondering, Libra, take a moment to check in how you feel about it. Do you feel lighter or heavier? Excited or filled with dread? Pay attention to your inner guidance. It's always so helpful. And that's what you have to understand here, is that out of all this conflict, you really gotta trust the way that you feel and your intuition. There's a huge focus on that for you, so pay attention. All right? But you releasing this and opening up to something that you really do deserve was almost necessary to happen right before we make this big switch. So, with that being said, Libra, that is going to do it for your midweek reset. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Drop an emoji of your choice in the comments. I would love it a lot, and it helps the algorithm. Don't forget, I'm going live Thursday night at 7 p.m. We are going to do a beautiful Winter Solstice ritual. I don't want to say ritual. We're doing a guided meditation, but you're going to learn a lot about this Winter Solstice and what you can do to close out the year, all right? It's going to be special. Come and join us. And the freaking weekend is posted Fridays at 10 a.m. to give you the vibe for the weekend. Also, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I got you covered there. And if you would like a personal reading with me, in person or online, because these are general, click the link in the description and it'll bring you to my booking page, all right? And I've got gift certificates available so you can come walk into the center and get those, or you can purchase them on our website, circleoflightportal.com, and you can get e-ones, e-gift cards, okay? So options available. I got specials too, and packages are going to be coming out soon, so take a look at those. Treat yourself, Libra. Let this energy go and open up to some abundance because it's on its way, all right? That's going to do it. Thank you so much for watching, Libra. I love you all, and I will see you Thursday. Scorpio, welcome. This is your Midweek Reset Tarot Reading, and it's going to be for December 17th all the way to the 23rd. We are counting down to the holidays, y'all. Hope you've been good. So Scorpio, this new moon that's happening on the 19th is happening in your 12th house. So let's cultivate some more positive beliefs and get rid of the negativity. We're doing a mental clear up for this new moon. And this winter solstice is actually giving you an opportunity to do it in a grounded way. The 12th house is all about behind the scenes. What's going on inside the subconscious that's stopping you from reaching what you want and achieving the goals that you want in 2026. This is a big time to sit and think and ponder and really plant the seeds of intention of better mental health. You do not need to listen to the bullshit that's going on up here. It's not doing you any good. It's usually a fear of anxiety. It's usually just a fear cycle. It's constant shame, guilt, fear, whatever it is. It's running the show. How dare you let that do that? You know what I mean? Sometimes we don't even know it. But this week, this midweek, is a big call for you to be aware of how negative you really fucking are. And not only that, but to see how it's impacting your life and not allowing it to happen in the new year. That's pretty major shit. But when you release that, man, do you feel better? You're ready for the day. Your whole routine changes. 12th house issues are no fucking big deal. But it's also light at the end of the tunnel because you're about to close out a cycle. And that's the big thing with this, Scorpio. You always come out on top. All right? So with that being said, let's hit the tarot table and get your angel numbers to start the reading. Scorpio, thank you so much for being here. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Go ahead and put an emoji of your choice in the comments. That helps the algorithm and the channel grow. When you tell the algorithm, yo, this dude's good, it responds. And it does that with weird signals like comments, even if it's just a symbol. Because I answer every single one. Okay? So let's get it, Scorpio. Renewal. Yeah. Closing out a cycle, and here we are with 890. You are experiencing renewal and fresh beginnings. Release the past and embrace opportunities for growth and transformation ahead. You can't make this shit up, guys. So pay attention to 890, okay? And focus on renewal and new beginnings. And letting go of the past is huge. Now, let's get a message from our guides. This is from the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck. What do we have for my beautiful Scorpios? What do we have for Scorpio? Scorpio, welcome. Oh, I love that. And it's Goddess of Beauty. You are a wondrous being of light. There is nothing to change or fix. I want you to see all the butterflies there, the transformation. That's huge. Let's read up on it, shall we? Goddess of Beauty, so beautiful, Scorpio. All right, you are a wonderfully beautiful being of light, yet you cannot see it because you are comparing yourself to others instead of looking honestly and lovingly at yourself. Oh boy. Okay, so meditate upon the image of this card. Okay? And allow your light and natural beauty to shine through. You are beautiful just as you are. There is nothing to change or fix. Just love and accept yourself as you are. As you honor the beautiful person that you are, others will feel the light and warmth radiating from you. As a result, you will attract wonderful and generous people into your life that will love and appreciate you for all you truly are. Just be yourself. That is where your beauty lies. That's some good tarot right there. So, again, with this new moon, it's putting focus on the negative parts of your mind and subconscious that stops you from realizing that you don't need to change or fix anything. You've got to change the way you look at yourself. All right? So focus on your beauty. You know what? Cards are ready for the main reading, but we didn't do our shadow work. We almost skated away from getting our homework assignment. Nope. Here it is. And it's feathered omens. Even the sweetest bird harbors fierce intentions. So be aware of self-deceit, the illusion that happens underneath the surface. And the things you keep secrets. Are your secrets keeping you from realizing your beauty? It's time to let that shit go. You know what I mean? Interesting. Have you seen feathers recently? Seven of Cups is confusion, hopes, dreams, and wishes at the bottom of the deck. So, again, choose the highest and the best for you. Yeah, look at that. The Three of Swords. Face up with all these face down. So let's see what's going on here. Oh my God. Yeah, there's the self-deception. Look at feathered omens. You see that shit? It's self-deceit. That 12th house issue. This is an incredible reading because it's so clear. The Three of Swords is where all that pain hurts. This is the past still affecting your future. How does it show it? Well, you got to release yourself from it. Judgments of others and yourself. Again, self-deceit, illusion. Have faith. That's the secret. Have faith in yourself and the universe. Wow, that is a 4-step process here of exactly what we need to let go of and work on at a crucial time as we close out the year. Okay? Now, let's get an oracle. Let's get an oracle and see what we have. Wisdom, yeah. Using your wisdom and moving on. Oh yeah, getting out of the dark and into the light. This is the winter solstice. This is you. Exactly. And it's time. You see? Is it a watch they're holding? I believe so. It's time. Moving on. Moving on up to the east side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky. All right, let's get relationships and love because something just don't seem right here. Oh boy. All right, so yeah, all these cards are face down except for these two. It's turning your back on an opportunity you better not. And it's time to make a change when you deal with your relationships too. Set yourself free from judgments, okay? The illusion of it. You're resilient. Yes, I know you got to defend yourself. There's a little bit of arrogance here, but you're refusing to change, and I say change. Break down the wall. Put your time and effort into relationships that pay off, and the others, move the fuck on. Get out. And Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady. There can be an apology or an offer here. Okay, so be aware of that. But you really do need to realize the opportunity that it's an opportunity for renewal, especially when it comes to your relationships. But you have to change your defensiveness. You really do, because you get defensive right out the gate. Right out of the gate. Okay, so let's get our messages of love and see what we got going on here. And the first one is interference. An external party is intruding on this relationship. Now, what could that be? Other people? Fuck them. Let them go. Don't give a shit what other people say about your relationship. You know? Integrity. Does this situation align with your values and morals? Again, are we moving the goalposts just to allow somebody into our life when we know that they're no good for us? Pay attention to that. You should be focused on chemistry. The attraction you feel is mutual. And if it's not, it ain't good for you. You know what I'm saying? So let's get what's the vibe. Yeah, and see what we have. Because, yeah, this is part of it, Scorpio. No more running. Escape, denial, excuses. They only add up so much until they reach a breaking point. And then everything goes tits up when it doesn't have to. You got to start dealing with this. You're denying yourself the healing that you are screaming for. Think about it, okay? Let's get a closing message for you. So have faith in this, though. You can change. You're smarter, wiser, and much better equipped, okay? Closing message. Yeah, fuck. Release. You're being asked to release any toxic people or situations from your life. Wow. You deserve to be free of all drama, and this is the first step to achieving this. Scorpio. Profound message. Release yourself from the inner prison, too. I feel like a lot of you need to hear that. Is you are a prisoner of your own undoing, so start undoing, okay? Scorpio, that is going to do it for your for your Midweek Reset Tarot Reading. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Drop an emoji in the comments. Let's get the algorithm going. Share it with your friends. I'm going live Thursday. Let's release this stuff. We're doing a whole Winter Solstice theme for our Thursday live at 7 p.m. Guided meditation. It's beautiful. I've already written it. I'm way ahead of the game here. I can't wait to share it with you. So come join. It's going to be great. We're going to do a collective reading. We're going to clear our energy out. I'm going to talk about the importance of the winter solstice and what it means to us and how we can utilize that in our lives for the next 3 months, and finish it off with a guided meditation. So excellent. All right. And don't forget, the freaking weekend is posted Fridays at 10 a.m. to give you the vibe for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I got you covered there too. And if you would like a personal reading with me, in person or online, I've got extended hours. I've got specials going on. It's the holidays. Give the gift of me. I got you covered there too. Reach out. I'll figure it out. Okay? All right. Scorpio, it's time to release this shit for 2026. It's the call to do it. Are you going to answer? All right, Scorpio, I love you all. Thank you for watching, and I will see you Thursday. All right, Sagittarius, happy birthday to my Sagittarius celebrating their birthday at this time. And this is going to be for December 17th all the way to December 23rd, and it's all about you. Why not? You know? This new moon is in your sign, so this is a good time to take a good look at yourself and see what we can improve, what we can let go, and how we interact with ourselves when we're in front of the mirror. Because mirrors don't lie, and the eyes don't lie. And if you can look at yourself in the mirror, Sagittarius, with confidence and love and understanding and compassion, and you can do that for 10 seconds straight, staring at yourself directly in your eyes, then I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But if you get distracted and can't do it for more than 4 seconds, we've got work to do. And I'm the dude to show you exactly how to do it. Now, with the new moon in Sagittarius, it's giving you an excellent time to get rid of old beliefs that no longer serve you and forming new beliefs. When we get rid of old beliefs, it gives us an opportunity to experience and open up to new beliefs. So for this new year coming in, this is the last new moon, and it's in your sign. I highly suggest that, again, we practice self-love, self-care. Go do something for yourself. When was the last time you were able to do something like that? Schedule something, even if it's just not answering the phone, not being on the phone, and just getting some me time at home. But it's definitely a time to change the way that we look at things. It's a brand new day, all right? And the Winter Solstice also harbors that, is that we're coming out of the dark into the light, believe it or not. After December 21st, every day, it starts staying lighter and lighter out. Instead of losing light, we are now gaining light. And then 3 more months, it'll be spring. But until then, it's time for some reflection. It's time to really do our duties as the universe experiencing itself through a 3D body in the 3D realm, is to do the work, to do some reflection. And this is a time to do it slow and steady. That Capricorn is grounded energy, where you have that fire. All right, let's go. Let's go into 2026. Not until we do our work, okay? So with that being said, Sagittarius, happy birthday, and let's go to the tarot table. Thank you so much for being here. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and let's get your angel numbers for this midweek reset. Go ahead and drop an emoji in the comments. Let me know if it's your birthday today or for this week. So again, like we were talking about, it's a time to refocus with the number 666. Now, don't get all your panties in a bunch. This is a different way of looking at 666, and it's about refocusing to find balance between your material and spiritual aspects of life. Stop putting too much emphasis on material things. And you can look at it like this time of the year. Maybe you're stressing out because you don't have the funds to get everybody a present. Well, guess what? You don't need to give everybody a present. Excuse me. You may have something to say too. But 666 is realignment. It's harmony in relationships and what we were talking about, reflection. So I'm going to put that right there too as reinforcement. Okay. So if you see those numbers, it's time to refocus. But you know what you want to do, Sag, is don't put so much focus on material things, but put more focus into the spiritual things. What does the holidays really mean at this time of the year? What does it strip down to? Love, family, being around your kin, your tribe, whether it's blood or not, doesn't matter. Having hope. We're coming out of the dark into the light. That's what that symbolizes. Okay, so refocus and don't put so much emphasis on material gains. Let's get a message from our guides for this midweek. This is from the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck, and it's Angel of Clearing. Fantastic. I love the pastel colors there. Your time of waiting and confusion will soon be over. Wow. All right. Let's read up on it. Angel of Clearing. Again, clearing energy out to make way for new energy for you in this new year. The Angel of Clearing is at work right now, clearing your auric field. This will pave the way for a time of renewed clarity, focus, and purpose in your life. Over the coming days, You will feel the effects of this clearing as all areas of your life are brought into balance and harmony. Realignment, harmony, and relationships. Pay attention here, guys. Give thanks to your angel for this gift and know that you deserve all the blessings coming your way. Absolutely. So, know also that the period of doubt, frustration, and confusion you have experienced in recent months as a necessary part of your growth, and it's on its way, and in its own way, was also a blessing for you. For just as nature has her changing seasons, so too does your life, which is governed by the same laws and moves in constant cycles in accordance with the divine will of the great creator. We were just talking about that this is the winter solstice coming up in a couple days after that your new moon. So pay attention to that. Life constantly carries us within its ebb and flow, and towards the horizon, across the great ocean of life, then back to rest upon the shores of your own divinity. Wow. It's a very inspiring message here. So allow the angel of clearing to help you and refocus. I love that. Now, let's get our shadow work for this midweek. What do we need to work on and focus on? What's our homework assignment? And it's the unknown. Uncertainty is the only certainty there is, so surrender to it. Be curious about it and have faith that that unknown is going to work out and be the best for you. I don't know what's coming, but I know it's going to be a hell of a lot better than I've allowed myself. So bring it, universe. Bring it to me. That's a huge focus. Uncertainty is the only certainty there is. That is beautiful. And that puts you in realignment because you're reflecting. You're refocusing, and you're clearing. Wow. All right, now we're going to get to the reading. I love doing that. I love doing these three because we get our angels, we get our guides, and we get our shadow work. Three important things. Guidance from our angels in the form of angel numbers and synchronicities and all of that, and the wisdom from our guides and our higher self and our inner child, or whatever you want to call it here, always shows us our shadow work. There's always something to work on. Oh my God, I just got wax all over this. I just washed this. Oh my God, I'm so pissed. I had to change the candles. Oh my God, I got wax all over this fucking hoodie. All right. Talk about realigning. All right, Ace of Swords reversed. Okay, so bottom of the deck is telling you may be a little frustrated about the way to refocus. Maybe that's your problem. You're having a hard time focusing. Probably because you're so bent on having to know when it's not your job to know, it's your job to trust. Okay? Interesting. All right, what do we have for Sagittarius? Two of Swords, indecision. Seven of Cups, confusion. All right, how do we get out of this? The King of Swords speaks his truth, cuts all cords from the past, but it's also making wise decisions and seeing the end game here, because the energy switches big time. The star, the universe has your back. The Four of Wands, celebrating. A lot of focus on the home. Maybe you're traveling to your hometown or something like that with the world. This is a time to choose to be very optimistic and not be stuck. Again, refocus. We're closing out a pattern here. But the unknown, that's what this is looking at. Your shadow has got you confused and stuck. And there's a way out of it. Trusting the universe. The time of waiting and confusion will soon be over. And here it is right there. That's incredible. Oh, wow. The readings have all been like this. I love doing this. I love my job. Thank you so much for being here. Really. All right. Let's get some messages, some oracles. Yeah, look at this. Heartache and loss, another piece of the puzzle of why we're stuck in this. And emotionally withdrawal. Let it go. Like the ebb and flow. Let it go. Interesting. Eight of Cups is walking away, closing a cycle here, walking away from this uncertainty. I love it. Kind of looks daunting and scary, but it's really not. So let's look at relationships here. I see half and half. I see some relationships still bent on some and others developing here. So yeah, definitely with the Ace of Pentacles, an opportunity is here. Wow. But the universe is getting the mix right. It's not here because you're not aligned to it. This is why choose your alignment. The Ace of Pentacles brings in the offer that you get to walk away from. This is great. And the Six of Wands is focusing on victory and success. Could be an engagement here. With the Six of Wands and the Four of Wands, this is marriage, engagement, something like that. Okay? Maybe you shouldn't be so focused on having a ring on your finger when you really need to work on your heartache and loss before you jump into you're jumping brooms again. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to do that. I only got married once. I'm not doing it again. Hell to the fucking no. And I know you're allowed to say, well, never say never. Well, guess what? I am. So let's get some messages for you, Sag. Regret. This is part of it. Someone feels remorse for the way that they treated you. I think if you really want to know my opinion, and of course you do, but I think it's you. I think you're the one with a lot of regret here because this is what's got you out of balance and you need to, reharmonize that. How? Well, this could be a big one for a lot of us here. Finances. Financial challenges are affecting this connection. This time of year always puts strain on the relationships. But what does this tell you is to refocus. Stop putting too much emphasis on material things. I have to spend a certain amount of money in order to feel good about Christmas. Fuck that. Have a good meal with the people that you love. Give them one small gift, something that's personal to them, instead of just buying junk that's going to sit in a closet, get gifted, and you'll be pissed if you get that gift back. Or it's going to be in a yard sale, or you never use it. And then your family's throwing it on the lawn for $1 when you're gone. That's the fucking reality of all this material shit. You can't take it with you. But what you can take with you is the love that you feel from the people around you. That's huge. And that's including yourself too. Rejection. This rejection is actually divine protection. I'm telling you, universe has bigger plans than when you were with this schmo, okay? Telling you the truth. All right, let's get what's the vibe. And don't let finances get to you. It's not about material things. It's about how you feel inside about yourself. Gratitude. This time of year is about gratitude. Yeah, look at you got to chill out, Sag. You're on the verge, tension, stressed out, migraines, and worry. Worry is a wasted emotion. Release it. Okay? Let's get a closing message. I hope you had a great season, because your season's ending in a few days. So I hope it was a good one, and you still have time to correct that. You know what I mean? Don't stress yourself out. Realign yourself. Clear your energy, babe. Really. Closing message for all my Sages out. Oh, shit. Which one do I keep? This one, of course. Excellent. All right. Jesus. Keep going. Sag, it may feel as though you've been on this path or journey for so long, and you may even wonder if you're making any progress towards your dreams. This message is a loving reminder for you to keep going. You're almost there. So recalibrate your energy. Let go of the stress and tension. Take care of you. because you're no good to anybody else if you don't take that step first. So dream big, know that it can manifest for you because you deserve it. And that's it. And go into this new year unburdened by all this stuff. All right. Okay, Sag, that is going to do it for your midweek reset. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget, put your sign in the comments, emojis, Christmas emoji, whatever you want. It helps the algorithm and the channel to grow, which will be so beneficial for you. Okay. And I'm going live Thursday at 7 p.m. and we're doing a special Winter Solstice episode where we're getting a collective reading about what we could learn from the Winter Solstice. We're going to learn a little bit about the Winter Solstice, and we're going to do a great guided meditation to close out the night. Special night. Come and join us, all right? Come on and join the party. And the freaking weekend posted Fridays at 10 a.m. to give you the vibe for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We're going to be going over all kinds of stuff there. See how the weekend's going to go. It's more fun and light on the weekends, so. And if you would like a personal reading with me in person or online, I've got extended hours, specials going on for the end of the year, and book yours now. Treat yourself. Maybe that's what you need, is a little me and you time. Okay? And they make great gifts. I would look great under your tree or somebody else's this year. All right, Sag, happy birthday. I hope you have a great week, and I will see you Thursday. Capricorn, welcome to your midweek reset tarot reading. It's going to be for December 17th all the way to December 23rd. Wow, we are heading into Capricorn season this week. That's right. So, an end to Sagittarius season. We're coming out of that Sagittarius fire energy, moving into your sign. So, happy birthday to you, cuspy Winter Solstice babies. Happy birthday to you. I hope you're already on your way to a great week. So Capricorn, this new moon in Sagittarius, before we move into your sign, is in your second house of self-worth and finances and how you value both, or if you don't. So finances are going to be a big thing for you this week. How are you going to manage that? We have the Winter Solstice. This is your time of the year. This is when we come out of the dark into the light. So if you were born around this time of year, you were very significant. And I'm sure that you have great ambitions in your life. And other Capricorns don't feel discouraged by that. But it has been tested and known that children born around these 4 points have a lot more drive and staying power and going ahead. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter what season it is. But if they're born around a solstice or an equinox, that has great push and power, or maybe pressure. It all depends on how it's assimilated through the energies, okay? So big time finances, getting them right, giving you a new opportunity here to look at things differently. Are you in a lack mentality, or are you in a prosperous mentality, abundance? Because either one totally makes different results. So you need to work on your abundance. You need to work on your self-worth, because we don't get an exchange if we feel like we're worth nothing. So remember that. Capricorn, let's go to the tarot table and start our reading. Thank you so much for being here. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Go ahead and throw an emoji in the comments if you could, please. And let's get your angel numbers to start the reading off. Which one? I was going to grab this one. Okay. Put the deck down, okay? Jesus. All right. And look at that. It's prosperity with 808. Embrace your potential and welcome prosperity. You are making wise decisions and heading in the right direction. So focus on prosperity with 808. 8s are always prosperity, okay? That's huge. And we were just talking about that. That new moon in your second house. Finances. Not going overboard during Christmas. You know what I mean? The holidays. Holidays always. People go for broke. It's silly. Okay. We're going to get a message from our guides from the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck. I like this deck. And oh my God, look at that. The Angel of Self-Worth. Now, So far, prosperity mindset has come out. That's the focus of this new moon in your second house. And now we've got self-worth, the other meaning. The angel of self-worth. You are currently undervaluing yourself. It is time to regain your self-worth. Jesus. Unbelievable. All right. Let's read more into it, shall we? Capricorn, you are currently undervaluing yourself. You are so much more than what you portray to the world and those around you. The angel of self-worth is here today to reflect onto you all the beauty, love, and light that you are, and to help you regain your sense of self-worth. For her healing light penetrates your aura this very moment, and affirm to yourself. Follow along with me, okay? Take a deep breath. Very good. And reaffirm to yourself these words. I am a being of light and love. I love and value the many wonderful qualities I possess. From this moment forward, I will honor and value myself. All I am and all I do, in the knowledge that I am part of God's creation. I am worthy of love. Wow. I'm going to go ahead and put that up there so you could maybe take a screenshot of it. Okay. So repeat this affirmation several times each day, either out loud or in the silence of your heart. Reflect upon each word and truly believe, Capricorn, and own each one. Express each word with all your heart and soul. As you begin to value yourself, you will find that others start to value you. There it is. Wow. That reinforced the new moon right there. Oh my God. And that's incredible. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the shadow work we need to do. I call it your homework for this midweek reset. Something to ponder and think about and do, of course. Unmasking truth. The eye sees only what the mind is prepared to know. So this is a good time to do some self-examining and having a couple revelations about where you're going next and what you want to do. It all is dependent on your self-worth because that opens you up to prosperity. Okay? So, let's start our reading. Let's do it, Capricorn. Let's do it. All right, let's see. Okay, bottom of the deck. Ace of Cups. I would flip it around, but I'm not. But this is upside down. So the way I'm looking at it is this. You need self-care, and you have not put your time into it. And that's the truth, and that's stopping your self-worth and your prosperity. You need self-care immediately. Okay? And nurturing yourself. Wow. It's time to go within. Finding the answers you seek within really pay off. Do not turn your back on an opportunity here to do this. You have to do the self-reflecting. You can't run from one situation into another. You have an opportunity here to really change your thinking about abundance, about your self-worth, about how you view relationships. You get salty and it all goes off the plot. You know what I mean? Page of Pentacles is giving you an opportunity here to see things differently, and there's an opportunity when you open up to it. But not before, not after, but just when the timing is right. It's about changing the way that you look at things. It's not taking the blame for any of this. There's an opportunity here. Really, there is. Don't turn your back on it. Now, let's get some oracles. There they are. Yeah, there's a huge focus on that. It's getting some solitude. Twice the Hermit's out. Firm foundation. Yes, feet on the ground. Be practical about things. Don't go off the rails. That mountain doesn't stand on shaky ground. It's got a firm foundation. Third eye chakra. Trust your intuition, trust your vision. So you could have a new vision about what you're doing that kind of gives you a whole outlook on the way that you're looking at your life and the way that you look at yourself. This is more internal than outward. You have to understand that. You're manifesting peace of mind, and that's the prosperity that you can't buy. You have to obtain that by self-examination and quiet reflection and pausing before the next thing, whatever that is. Okay? So let's get relationships. Is that it? Yep. Okay, yeah, the Tower. Shaky foundation, lousy structure. It's time to stop doing this. It's time to stop embracing chaos. Six of Pentacles is you deserve reciprocating energy, and if it doesn't reciprocate, later, Charlie. See ya. But the Chariot shows movement towards this and getting this done. 666. Pay attention to that. This is your time for realignment and harmony in relationships, and again, reflection. So again, this is going within this week. It will pay off, okay? But give that balance of me time with you time, or us time, we time. All right, so let's get messages of love. Denial. Detach with love to clearly see the truth. A lot of you can be in denial of this, and the more you let go of that denial and start to do some self-reflection and understanding what the fuck is going on here, you won't experience this chaos in your relationships anymore. But there's a certain part of you owning up to this. It's not everybody else. Not at all. Not at all. It's not. I keep falling in the same pattern. Why? You're a magnet to the energy you're attracting. So if you're attracting chaos, then you have to do some self-reflecting and understand that there is some chaos in you that is attracting your situation. You can't be in denial of it anymore. It's time to recalibrate. Okay? All right, let's get what's the vibe. No beating yourself up. None of that. None of that. We're not sitting in this. No. No. Okay. Consequences. Bad choices. Games and mixed signals. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Congratulations. Happy holidays. You know what I mean? And this thing is that this person has these matches band-aided to their face. And she's about to light it up. What does that say on there? I never noticed that. Oh my God, I want to focus in on that. I want to see what that is. I'm sure you do too. Fire? I am fire. Well, in any event, what this says is stop making bad choices. Maybe that's the whole thing of this, is you're just making bad choices. And I don't know. That's up to you. Longing. Missing you. Let's talk. Reunion. Oh, hell to the no. You got shit to work on. See, that's the distraction. Let's not jump out of the frying pan and back into the fire. It's a fucking pattern. Stop it, Capricorn. All right? Let's go. Let's get a closing message. I don't want to start bitching. Missing you, let's talk, and reunion is you with yourself. That's the bottom line. It's not with somebody else. It could be, but I'm really feeling this is a you thing. Resolution, good. Whatever it is that you've been struggling with is about to be resolved. Remember that resolutions don't always happen in the way we hope or want, but being able to move forward and start fresh always brings relief. Get yourself right. Recalibrate. Get your harmony back into the relationships that matter to you and get rid of the fucking ones that don't. Really. You got it all wrong, but it's okay. You can fix it. Stop making bad choices. That's it. All right, Capricorn? Happy birthday to you solstice babies. I'd love to see your chart. And yeah, that is going to do it for your freaking, not your freaking weekend, your freaking midweek reset tarot reading. So, yeah, we're going live Thursday at 7 p.m. Very special winter solstice meditation. We're going to be doing a guided meditation to honor the dark and welcome the light. We're going to talk a little bit about what the winter solstice means for you, and we're going to get a collective reading. Love it. Join us Thursday night. Don't forget the freaking weekend is posted Fridays at 10 a.m. to give you the vibe for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And if you would like a personal reading with me in person or online, well, click the link in the bio. I got my link tree all there, all set for you to check out. And you can book your reading in person or online. And I got great deals. And let's book for this next year. Maybe treat yourself to a little me and you. All right. And also I make a great gift. So you can get a gift certificate at the center, physical one, or you can buy one online. Yeah. So Capricorn, pay attention to the messages here. You got to work on your self-worth. That's what's really hurting your prosperity. And it's a time for forgiveness and some self-awareness because you have been in denial about some stuff and it's time to face the cold, hard facts. And it's okay. It's okay. You can do this. All right. So Capricorn, have a great week. I love you all. And I will see you Thursday. Aquarius, it's time for your midweek reset. And this is going to be for December 17th all the way to the December 23rd. So welcome. Hope you are already on your way to a fantastic week. So let's get to it, Aquarius. Let's see what this new moon on the 19th is going to be in your realm of your reality. New moons in Sagittarius give us an opportunity to change our beliefs and the way that we look at things and gives us a new way of looking at things. Perfect. This is the last new moon of the year. So let's utilize it. Let's start planting the seeds of our desires of what we want in 2026 and releasing what no longer serves us, of course. So this is going to be happening in your third house. So this is all about communication for you. Telling the universe what you want. Telling other people what you want. Speaking your truth. This could also be going for some short trips. So you might be traveling this week, maybe making some plans to travel for the holidays, something like that. But you could also be writing. You could be inspired to do that. Working with your hands. I see you doing that. Next year also too. Wow. Interesting. I see you guys learning a new skill. Typing. So you're doing a lot of that. Writing, maybe you're thinking of writing a book or something like that. Interesting. Do it. Do it. Maybe you're just writing all the things that you're releasing and letting them go. That's fantastic. Or you could be writing what you want for the new year. And yeah, and it's the spoken word. Use it properly. All right. So let's go to the tarot table and start our reading by getting our angel numbers for this midweek reset. Let's do it. Ooh, I love that. Yeah, look at that. Spiritual awakening with 777. Aquarius, you are on the right path. You're spiritually evolving and aligning with your higher purpose. Yeah. Now that is great stuff right there. That's fantastic. Pay attention to 777. All right. Now, let's get a message from our guides. This is from the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck. So let's go ahead and see what. Man, I thought that card was going to fly out. There it is. Okay. And it's the Goddess of Knowledge. Start to apply what you already know and trust your intuition. I like that. Okay, let's read up on it. Goddess of Knowledge. Knowledge. All right. Some 2,500 years ago, Plato, the great ancient Greek philosopher, wrote, "All learning is simply recollection." While study is important, remember also that all you truly need to know is inside you. The Goddess of Knowledge has appeared in your reading today to encourage you to start to put all the wonderful knowledge that you already possess to good use. You do not need to do further courses and obtain further certificates or accreditation in order to be effective in the work you would like to do. Simply start doing it. Start to apply what you already know and trust your intuition. Aquarius, focus on love and light and ask the universe to guide you. Again, speak. When your intentions and motivations are driven by love, the universe and the Goddess of Knowledge will help you act in the best interests of all concerned. So, you don't need to learn anything else. I call it certificate chasing. And in the metaphysical world, that's what a lot of people do. They go from one course to the other and this, that, and the other thing, and they got these titles at the end of their fucking name, and it's fucking pretentious. You know what I mean? You don't need to do that. You have all the answers within. Okay? And that could be your spiritual awakening, is that you need no other tools in your tool belt. You've got everything you need. Interesting. All right. Now, let's get our homework assignment, which is our shadow work. Let's see what we need to work on for this midweek. All right. What do we have for Aquarius? Which one? The one that didn't reveal itself, and its control issues. Fear of losing power or false security leads to vulnerability. So release your control issues. Trust in the universe and empower yourself knowing that you don't need to control a damn thing. And fix your crown also. Okay? Now, so work on your control issues. Let's go ahead and get the meat of our reading. Let's get the vibe, because that's what we're all about. Vibes. Vibes do not lie. I love it how someone will not be truthful with me. And I'm just looking at them like, okay, because vibes don't lie. And that's the fucking truth, man. And over my experience, it is the truth. All right, bottom of the deck for you is the Ten of Swords. Good, you're moving on. You're getting rid of negativity. You're done taking arrows for people. Fantastic. So pay attention to that. Pay attention to that. Getting rid of the negative mindset also. Okay? Okay. Wow. Oh boy. All right. Wow. All right. There's a lot going on here. But again, Goddess of Knowledge. There we are. Ideas. Something's going on here. Page of Swords brings in a message too. Eight of Wands also enforces the message. Lots of messages coming in. The Emperor is, what are you going to do with it? You're going to make moves. You're going to make power moves. You're going to empower yourself. The Three of Pentacles is working with a group of people, recognition and reward. You may hear something about that. I'm seeing something about you waiting for your team or something to, I don't know, like you guys worked on a project and now you're coming in first place. I think you're going to realize that. All right. On the other hand, there's a huge focus on relationships, and man, does it pay off, especially with your family. Again, it's that time of the year. So don't try to cloud it with control issues. Follow your inner guidance, but there's definite movement here that needs to take place. Okay? Interesting. Messages, maybe a love message, maybe someone's professing their love. Page of Swords and the Eight of Wands is basically Cupid's arrow. So how you going to make a move on that? Maybe maybe someone's making a move on you at work. Maybe you meet somebody through your employment. Something like that. Something's up here, Aquarius. It seems exciting. It seems like it happens a lot, like really fast. You know, there's a swiftness to all of this. All right, let's get messages. So again, moving on from control issues, from old, outdated ways of thinking, by trusting your intuition. Really need to double down on that. Focus on your transformation, open up to it, and positive movement forward. Another 8. Again, this is the 8 of Wands, so something, again, positive movement forward if I've ever seen it. Trust. Big focus on trusting your intuition here. Wow. Great energy. Let's look at love and relationships. You may be finally opening up to doing what you love. If it's not love, you know. So let's see what's going on with love and relationships. Let's see. Ooh, excuse me. Swear to God, I'm not drinking. All right, yeah, this is a big deal here. All right, so pay attention. Number 1, you're getting the mix right. The reason why the relationship isn't here yet, or that it hasn't balanced out, is because you need to be patient with this, okay? Just, again, movement. There's movement here. You could be physically moving. You could be moving towards a relationship. Something, I'm telling you, it's unbelievable. Rejoicing and celebration. You could meet somebody through a work party or something like that. I'm telling you, you heard it here first. And traveling. There's a lot of traveling here. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or fellow Aquarius. Wow. That's a big deal, especially when it comes to relationships. Whew. Wow, this reading took a turn, man. Whew. That's great. I think it's great. Let's get some messages of love. Is that it? Yep. Okay. So you could be experiencing this time apart. Some distance will help bring clarity. But if you've already had that, and I think that a lot of you have, I see things coming together finally. That's great. Especially around this time of year. Are you kidding me? Hell yeah. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at what's the vibe. See what else adds to this. Okay. There we go. Yeah, see? Again, distance. Divorce, ghosted, separation. I'm telling you, if you're in no contact, the distance gets shorter. I'm telling you, something's up. On the other hand, blocked, moved on, nothing to say, stop calling. So for some of you, move on, please. Again, there's movement, lots of messages. Wishful thinking, second chance, deja vu, nostalgia. Now, for some of you Aquariuses, you may get a second chance at a relationship here. My advice is don't pass it up. Sometimes I would say don't go back, but were the intentions right? Did this feel right to you? And you're not denial or anything like that. Only you would know that, okay? So pay attention. Let's get a closing message for you, Aquarius. And see what we have. Ooh. Yeah, this is exactly what it's calling for. Unbelievable. All the messages this midweek have just been fantastic. And it's patience. You're being asked to practice patience right now. It's not easy to do this, but you're strong, and there's a reason why things aren't aligning in the way you want them to in this moment. Have patience, it will eventually work out. Again, temperance, getting the mix right. Temperance is all about patience and having patience. Okay? But it's coming, and you better be ready for it, because it'll pass you by if you're not aligned to it. So Aquarius, that's your homework for this midweek reset. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget, I'm going live Thursday at 7 p.m. here on YouTube, and we're going to do a great Winter Solstice themed Thursday night live. We're going to do a collective reading. We're going to clear our energy out, and then we're going to do a guided meditation. And it's a doozy. I wrote it this morning. It's fantastic. I can't wait to share it with you guys. So come and join, and let's release before this new year. Absolutely. And don't forget, the freaking weekend gives you a lighthearted kind of fun vibe for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And if you would like a personal reading with me, in person or online, click the link in the description. It'll bring you to my booking page. I've got great specials going on and some extended hours. And I also make a great gift for you or for somebody you love, of course. Give the gift of Jeff. And you can get a physical gift certificate at the center, or you can order one online and it gets delivered to their email, nice and easy, lemon squeezy. Absolutely. So, Aquarius, you got some work to do here, but it looks like movement and a lot of fun. So open up to it. All right. So have a great week. Thank you for watching. I love you all, Aquarius, and I will see you Thursday night. Winter Solstice, baby. Pisces, welcome to your Midweek Reset Tarot Reading, and this is going to be for December 17th all the way to December 23rd. So welcome, Pisces. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you are on your way to a fantastic week and counting down the holidays. Happy holidays to you. All right, Pisces, let's see where this new moon is happening, okay? It's in Sagittarius, so it's a new way of looking at things, beliefs. They got to change. So whatever's going on here, it can't go with us in 2026. So we need a new approach, a new belief on how we're handling things. What's this focusing on for this new moon on the 19th? It's in your 4th house. So this is about home, security, family is a big issue, of course. And I wouldn't say it's an issue. It's just the way that you're looking at it. You know what I mean? Feeling connected if you feel disconnected. But also it brings to light work and home balance and getting that done. You could finally be putting some new ideas about the home. Maybe you're thinking of moving, something like that. Again, looking at a different approach here with the 4th house. But the 4th house shows what makes you secure, your family, all of that. All right? So with that being said, let's go over to the tarot table and start our reading. Thank you so much for being here, Pisces. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, put an emoji in the comments if you could. You could put your sign in there or something Christmassy for the holidays or the middle finger. I don't care. It makes the algorithm happy and it makes me happy too. So let's get your angel numbers. Ooh, I like this. Completion with 999. Number 9. Release what no longer serves you and prepare to embark on a new chapter filled with opportunities. I love that. Hallelujah, huh? I just felt a lot of Pisces breathe a sigh of relief. Okay, so let's go ahead and get a message from our guides. This is from the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck. There it is. So let's do it, Pisces. God of conflict resolution. You are being encouraged to walk away from a current conflict. Yeah, so there may be some family shit going on. Don't get yourself involved in that. You know, holiday drama. Save it for your mama. Don't even leave it for your mama. Just get rid of it. All right, God of resolution. Let's see what it's got to say. What's that mean? Probably freak out a lot of people. What do you mean? It means I'm gonna fight? I don't know. Let's see. By drawing this card, you are being encouraged to walk away from a current situation which is causing conflict in your life. Understand that walking away from this situation is not a sign of weakness, but rather a sign of strength. There is nothing to prove or gain by fighting in this instant. The universe has placed this conflict in your way in order to guide you to your true path. Bless all concerned and let go. Let go. That's the completion. So, by detaching from this situation, new possibilities and opportunities open up for you. Okay, so good. You let go of the conflict by not focusing on it. And you're stronger because of it. All right, so let's get your shadow work. This is your homework assignment for this midweek, and I will be checking your work. All right, what does Pisces need to work on? What's their homework assignment for this midweek reset? See, that's the thing. I do this in my personal readings too. You get homework. I'm just not going to fluff you up with everything that you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what you need to know. And you're going home with a detailed list of what you need to work on. And if you come back a week later, Jeff, I'd like another reading. I'm going to look at you like, didn't you do the work already? How could you do that in a week? You know? Do the work. All right? Let's get your shadow work. Battle within. Is that what you need to walk away from? The greatest war you wage is against yourself. So this is about inner conflict and resolution. Look at that. Conflict, resolution. This isn't the outside world. No, Pisces. It's not. It's the conflict and the battle within. And if you walk away from this battle within, you will empower yourself because you're not letting the negativity get you down. Oh my God, that is fucking fantastic. Wow. That is fantastic. Because right away, you were like, oh, I'm going to walk out of my job then. The universe is telling me to walk out of my job. Jurassic Park. I hated that guy. You know, the fat guy that stole the embryos and he gets spit on by those things. I used to be able to whistle that noise. All right, bottom of the deck is Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you're frustrated because you're feeling out of balance. You may be juggling a lot of things. Again, it's a battle within. So, let's get the vibe for the week. Wow. Making me work for that shit. All right. Look at Two of Pentacles is now at the top of it. Are you kidding me? Wait, what's going on here? The hell? All right. Is this it? Yes. Okay. That's why it felt weird. All right. Wow. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, we got the Five of Pentacles, the Magician, the Two of Cups, and the Six of Wands. This is great energy. This is great energy. But your fear of failure needs to go. You are not trapped. Fear, doubt, and worry. I release all fear, doubt, and worry. I replace it with love, joy, and peace. This shows the inner conflict is within you. It's not, you don't see other people fighting with you. This is yourself. And you're so steeped in your grief, you don't understand that you hold the key. The key to get out of this is there all the time. Even the light is shining down on it. But you're so steeped in your fear, you don't even see the way out. And that's tragic. You have to understand that you create your reality. You've got conflict, you're going to experience it. You have peace and resolution, you have that also. And I think that's what you learn, that you're taking control of your life. Two of Cups is finally, these two energies coming together could also mean you manifesting a relationship if you're single, okay? Or relationships in by far come together. Six of Wands is focusing on victory and success, not victimhood and fear. It's the two ends of the spectrum here. Follow me on that? Okay. Let's get some oracles. What are the coincidences of those two words being in the cards that you chose from two different decks? That's just fucking unbelievable. And you have to understand that this is an inner conflict. It is not out there. Look, you can't make this shit up. Trapped in fear. Wow. Pisces. And being tempted to be trapped in fear. My God. Release the temptation. Wow. It's fear of failure that's got you stuck. Interesting, guys. What a profound reading so far. What else do we have for relationships? Relationships and love. Yeah. Focus on chaos, and chaos you experience. You build something on shaky ground and it collapses. Like trying to build happiness out of fear doesn't happen. You have to let go of the fear in order to embrace the new opportunity, especially when it comes to relationships. But you have to trust your intuition and not focus on uncertainty, and trust where you're going. Knight of Swords, bringing a message coming in for you too. You may be giving a message. You're moving towards it mentally. And recognition and reward. Again, working towards a common thing. I think it's good energy. I really do. It's showing you, listen, kid, you can't build false hope when you fear that you're never going to achieve it. That's not going to happen. So it's releasing fear. Finally. Messages of love is this: unplug. Working less will help strengthen your relationship. So for some of you, definitely need a break. Ain't nothing wrong about that. Okay? Let's get what's the vibe. This is really self-explanatory. This is all inside. This is all internal. What do we have? Yeah. Instead, practice this. Laughter, happiness, joy, and focusing on healing. That is how you have a beautiful life, beautiful holiday. Okay? Especially with that wreath right around Christmas time. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's get a closing message. Close this out for you, Pisces. Let's see what we have. Which one? One to the right. Oh, God damn it. Oh. Interesting. Ask for help. You're being asked to request help from another. You don't need to deal with this alone. There are many people who want to help you, but it's up to you to bravely ask for their support. It's a sign of strength to reach out. Do that today. Now, I want you to pay attention to the hands here. See that? So help will also really allow this energy to be released. You're almost there. 999 is you're almost at the finish line. It would be a horrible thing to pull the plug so close to the finish line. We don't do that. You know what I mean? But fear of failure is really almost making it impossible to get to the finish line. So let it go. And it's the perfect time to do it, Pisces. All right. That is going to do it for your midweek reset. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget, drop a beautiful emoji in the comments, please, please, please. And don't forget, I'm going live Thursday at 7 p.m. I hope you can join me. If not, you can watch the replay. But we're going to do a great Winter Solstice collective reading, energy clearing, and a guided meditation I wrote especially for you. So join us if you can, but you can catch it on the replay. And don't forget the freaking weekend. is posted on Friday for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's a light, fun tarot reading for the weekend. Let's get the vibe, okay? And if you would like a personal reading with me, in person or online, I've got extended hours, specials, all of that. Book yours now. I make a great gift. Just imagine me under somebody else's tree. Okay? And I have physical gift cards and virtual ones that you can send to their email. Nice and easy, lemon squeezy. All right, Pisces, you got some work to do. So settle that inner conflict, leave it at the curb for 2025, and stroll into 2026 with doves flying behind you and the whole thing. Smoke, slow motion, because it's your life. All right, Pisces, I love you so much. Have a great week. Thank you for watching, and I will see you Thursday.